Welcome to the Toy Pick Community Top 10, brought to you by the Toy Daddies.
Hey, what's going on there, everyone? It's Wednesday. I can actually say it's Wednesday, my dudes, because the boys from Between Two Sentinels did not have a show tonight. So, happy to see you all. This is the TPC Top 10. As always, to my... Actually, wait, I'm going to move this around. There we go. Next to me, we got Toy Father. What's going on, buddy?
What's up? How you doing, buddy?
Doing well. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, indeed.
And below, we have Happy Yimbo, Sad Yimbo, Pensive Yimbo. How are you doing, Mr. Yimbo?
Well, I mean, you guys know. I'm still waiting for my history.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
No. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna be complaining.
Let's hear it.
But in the meantime, this is already perking me up. This is the Hulkbuster, the 3-0 that I've wanted all year long, and I picked it up from TPC Discord moderator ToyMirth, and yeah, so I'm just taking him out for the stream tonight, and I have my Iron Man over here, so we're gonna figure this out. But I'm telling you, the 3-0 stuff is very intimidating, like with all the little moving pieces.
Oh yeah, looks so shiny.
Oh, and yeah, so hopefully, thank you, Cap. Hopefully, tomorrow yes, I can pick it up at a Walgreens. That's my
Stay tuned for all the updates on the Yimbo His Tank drama as it unfolds.
To make a reel of you just going over there, and then
take out of Walgreens to be like
the guy telling you that it did not come.
Oh my God.
As you see him with like the Cobra commander, like you hear like pew 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 pew.
Well,
you're like, what's that?
The problem is, everybody, is that it showed up to my house on Monday, but I have, between the Instagramming and just like the regular real life workload, sometimes my email, which I've always kept at like 0, gets to like 1,000 with like the stupid spam and everything. So like I didn't even realize that it was coming Monday. Otherwise, I would have been prepared with like the signature sheet and whatever.
With a banner and balloons.
The guy showed up, and because I hadn't left the thing, he took it away. So I have a video. This is going to be a future reel. But here, this is the... Just walking away. This has been me for now 3 days. That sound.
Oh,
well, one more time.
That kills me that you could have...
The Yimbo Moon.
My wife thought that for the first time I played it for her, she's like, I thought you went upstairs and recorded yourself doing that. She didn't realize it was Rick Grimes.
Oh my God.
If you didn't tell me, or if I didn't look at it, I would buy that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, I'm glad that you perked up a little bit.
Yes. Well, we have
guests.
We have
so
two
many
wonderful guests. Yeah.
So before we bring them in, I just like to tell everyone in the chat we appreciate you. Thank you for spending any moment of your life with us. And we are on a countdown to the holidays, so I'm particularly happy. But yes, we have 2 amazing guests on tonight. We have Pablo PL, ToyBox Photography. You may recognize him from shows like Moz's ToyBox, as well as the back of many boxes of toys, because he is the photographer for the Plungerlings, Plunger Strong and Plunger Longs. So Pablo.
What's up, man? What's up, fellas?
Pablo.
How's it going, Pablo?
You confused so many people on Sunday during my stream. Like, what do you mean Pablo's the toy? I'm like, well, yes, he is an honorary toy daddy for this evening. He is also a toy daddy. Like, it's just...
I'm gonna make this t-shirt. It's gonna be the honorary Uzi shirt, except it'll just say toy daddy.
Yeah.
Well, once you get the official bear hug from Yimbo, I think you're nominated already. Yes.
Yes. Once you exchange energies.
That and if a kid, yeah. Wait, what did you say? No chewing Uzi or?
It's a wrestling thing again.
Yeah, Usos.
Okay.
The bloodline.
I'm just saying. In Chinese, Uzi means a different word.
Like a good word?
It means defecating. And it's the word
that honorary.
It's the first word that every Chinese child learns.
Really? That shirt is messed up, bud.
I was like, wait, what did he say?
The WWE in China has some weird following if that shirt was popular.
I wonder what they call him in China. That's what I'm saying.
So Pablo's our first guest. Our second guest is the great Lost in Translation photography. Print of
Lexi.
best photos from her, and you may recognize a lot of her photography because she shoots a lot of Grime City stuff and crushes it, as well as a lot of other photography that we will talk about this evening.
Hi guys,
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
this is awesome seeing you all. I haven't seen you since summer.
Yeah,
No, it's
Chris
fine.
Con. It was such a pleasure getting to hang out. That was so nice. Like it was so. Again, we just quickly said, but we'll joke about it again. But yeah, it was like I'm just here. I just had to say hi to everybody. I'm not gonna buy any toys. I'm just gonna be here for a little bit, and then like, nope, you got sucked into the community.
I can't believe you just called me out like that in front of everybody.
Well, no, the best part, and I think I said this last week, was, you said that, and then you come back and you had a bag, and then you're like, yeah, I got to put this in my car. I'm like, okay, see you later. And then subsequently, every time I had seen you, you had something else in your hand.
Yeah, because in my brain, I'm like, if they're smaller items, it doesn't really count. But then they add up, and at the end of the day, I'm like,
Yeah, I guess.
When we were doing the 52 challenge, that was one of my rules. If I got it below $10, I wasn't going to count it.
Wait, hold up. That was not a
that's-
rule, and I did not know that you did that.
That's my personal rule.
I had no idea that was a rule.
Listen, we make up rules all the time.
That's
yeah.
true.
And if it's cash and not coming out of my account, it still doesn't count.
yeah,
That's
true.
free money. So
It
If I
is free
close
money,
my eyes when I
exactly.
hand over the money, it didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't happen.
Well,
Once,
Jules,
once it's in your physical hand, it doesn't count anymore because it's not in the account. So it's,
Right,
like,
exactly.
It's free range on that at that point.
Yep, that number stays that number, and I have this right here.
Exactly.
Irrelevant.
well, Jules, if it makes you feel any better, this past weekend I went to a local Toy Con and I was just going for the friendship and camaraderie, and I walked home with a Hulkbuster and a turtle party wagon from NECA. So, things happen.
That whole poster looks awesome, though.
It's really, oh my god,
It's so shiny. I would be afraid to scratch it.
So
I know.
the funny thing is I have one, and I got
Ooh.
one like a year ago, and I have not opened it for that exact reason. I'm afraid to touch it.
Scratch, yeah.
Yeah,
I
Then
know.
it'll be battle worn.
Yeah, it will be just.
Yeah,
It's
true.
not at the beginning of the movie.
I
It's
should
right
go
after
ahead and
it's
just
home.
scratch it on purpose. Just do the
Mm.
battle damage on it already. That way you can just say it was a battle damage edition.
Just get the tears out of the way first.
And then you take your $100 SH Hulk, and you also mess that one up, give it a wash. Sure, it's $100, whatever.
Well, not when I opened it, but when I Googled it after I bought it, I was like, how many batteries does this thing need? I was like,
Yeah, I want to get
And-
it lit up, but
Is it a lot of
They-
batteries?
I have it mixed up. The Infinity War accessory pack, I think it takes like 42 batteries if you want to light it all at once. I was like,
What?
no.
Wow.
I got like 2 batteries, and I'm like, I'm just gonna take them out and put them in whatever I want to use.
Like the double A's or?
No, it's like the little button.
Oh,
Those.
those.
Not the 32s. Those are the big ones. I forget what the small one is, but it's like the little
Yeah.
ones.
44s, the L44s.
I think so. Yeah, like the eraser, like pencil eraser size ones.
Oh, that's even smaller. Oh, that's
What's that? The directions?
this is the direction manual because all I want to do is pop my Tony in. And I'm like,
And
how
that's a
does this thing
hashtag for
work?
later today.
Pop my Tony in.
Pop my Tony in.
I know for the Iron Man, you just have to pull him apart at the
Yeah.
waist, like he just like pops off and then
Mhm.
you put him
Oh,
in.
you don't even put the whole figure. You just put the.
Yeah, just the
What's
top
that?
part.
Do you have the Iron Man 2?
Yeah, that's
The
that right
46?
there in that picture
Oh,
that I
nice.
took.
Oh, yeah. This figure's so gorgeous, by the way. And
Yeah,
you
it's
you killed
awesome.
it with that. And that was one of your
Thanks.
favorite ones, right? Isn't that up there as your?
Yeah,
one of
I
your
love
top
that
ones?
picture.
Yeah. Nailed it. Who else thinks Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie? For the
Oh
record.
yeah, totally.
Oh,
is a
absolutely
Christmas
is.
movie.
Yeah.
I love Iron Man. Well, it's Shane Black, who also directed Die Hard, Christmas movie.
Wait, did it
Wait, which one did he do?
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Oh, that's
Did he
right.
The
do the
definitive Christmas movie of all time.
I don't want to say this because I don't want everybody to hate me, but I've never seen Die Hard.
Oh, really?
Hey, Jules.
Yeah.
Jules,
Wait.
you and me both. I've actually never seen
Oh,
it.
okay. Okay,
I've
good.
seen Bob's
You've
Burgers
never seen Die Hard?
interpretation of Die Hard mixed with Working Girl, the musical. And it's divine.
That's
Okay.
close.
I'll just watch that then.
You need to see
22
Die
minutes
Hard.
is way better.
I'd watch Die Hard. I'd give it a try. I think Die Hard is. I honestly, Jules, from what you like in terms of like Back to the Future, all that stuff, like it kind of fits that, sort of, not really, but and it's those early late 80s, early 90s like action movies. It's up there. I think you'd like it.
Yeah,
And
so
no chewing, you definitely like it.
I'll get to it.
I had this discussion with a friend one time because I was like, there's a lot of 80s movies that I haven't seen. And I was trying to figure out, like why I missed out on a bunch of these. And it's because like I was born in 91. So I was like, well, the things didn't stream then. So it was like, if you didn't have the VHS, you didn't see it. And we didn't buy a lot of VHSs at my house. So it was like, whatever we had is what we watched. So that's why and then I just, as I grew up, I never went back. I was like, I'm going to watch Die Hard, and then watched it. So I think that's why I missed out on a lot of stuff.
My mistake. Shane Black is not Die Hard. That is right. That is Predator.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen Predator.
Wait, why do I think Shane Black? Did Shane Black write Die Hard? All right, keep going. Sorry.
It also the VHS issue on top of like whatever my dad liked is what we were watching. So I've seen Terminator, I've seen Shawshank, I've seen all that stuff. Anything a dad would watch is what I was watching, but I didn't get to watch any of those like action-y movies because he's one of those people where he watches it and you'll be watching and you'll have a great time and then you'll look over at them and then they'll go, that would never happen. He's one of those people. So I can't watch that stuff with him. Like
Star
it's a
Wars
movie.
is an awful time to watch with them. No, that wouldn't.
No, he likes stuff like that, but it's just like things that they try to pass off as realistic that would just never happen. He has to always ruin it, so I can't watch stuff like that with him.
Thank you, Maz. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
But Christmas is a Die Hard, good, arguably a Christmas movie. Pretty good.
I did watch a making of Die Hard, if that counts for anything.
Oh, the movies that made us?
You didn't watch the movie? Watch the making of Die Hard?
Yeah, no, there's like some show on Netflix that does making of, and it goes through a bunch of movies. I think it does Back to the Future too.
The
And
movies
I watched.
that made us.
Yes, that's it. I watched
movies that
that.
made us.
I also saw that too.
It was cool because they like I guess the helicopter scene. It was like a diorama, if I'm remembering that correctly.
Cool. I never saw that Die Hard one. I just instead watched the movie.
It was pretty cool. You should watch that.
You should consider watching the making of Die Hard. It's way better.
Well, it was cool because when they showed the diorama, I was like, wow, you would never know that that's not real. Like for back then, the effects were really good.
And that's the inspiration for your next photo. It's going to be a helicopter sequence diorama.
It's just a really good Bruce Willis performance,
Yeah.
So.
Isn't Alan Rickman in it too?
Yes. Best Alan Rickman performance too.
Ooh.
Other than Snape.
I was gonna say, ooh.
It's like Chris, you shut your mouth.
Watch Alan Rickman in Die Hard, and you'll fall in love with him.
Yeah,
it
Chris,
goes,
I'm with
Harry
you.
Potter, and then it goes Dogma, and then
He was good in Dogma. I did.
He
like
was
that.
very
I
good.
love Dogma.
Dogma was a good movie. Yeah. That it was.
All right, I'll watch it just for you guys, and I'll get back to you.
Put a review on.
I
We'll
will
invite
not
you
watch
on.
it. I've made it this far. I'm never gonna watch it. You can't make me.
We're gonna watch it and put it on.
At
put that
Legion's
right-
Con, at Legion's Con next year, we'll lock you up in a room and we'll make you watch it.
There you
You
go.
watch it with mine.
I'll watch it with you.
If I'm watching
Legion's
it,
Con,
with
we'll bring-
strength, sure.
We'll bring a portable screen TV and we'll hook up a movie to it, and
There
we'll
you
just
go.
do movies in the lobby the whole time.
That's how I feel about Game of
Right?
Thrones. I'm like, I'm never watching it.
Oh,
Next
what? You
week's
never watched
con,
Game of
we'll watch
Thrones?
all this.
No, I couldn't get into it. I watched stuff in the beginning, and then because my parents loved it, so my parents watched it, and sometimes I would run into them watching it. So I'd sit down and watch some of it, and I was like, I just can't get into this. But I love the Vikings, and I watched Vikings first. So after
Vikings is
watching that, I couldn't get into a Game of Thrones after I watched Vikings.
What is it about Game of Thrones? And by the way, it's so funny that we're just like going on these tangents. What was it about Game of Thrones that you couldn't get into?
I know it's like realistic for that time period, but just like the treatment of women was really hard to watch.
Oh
And
yeah,
just like
that's
90% of it was like those scenes that just didn't need to be in. I'm like, people are walking down the street and they just show two people. I'm like, that didn't need to be there. That doesn't add to the story at all. So it's just like
Did
things
you-
like that. I don't
The
like the
fir-
magic aspect in it, like the dragon
okay.
aspect.
Yeah, the dragons.
You don't like the dragons?
But this is only because I watched Vikings first. That's the only reason. I love that show. It's definitely my top 5.
Vikings was
100%.
really
Well, I
good.
would suggest you watch the SNL skit about the making of Game of Thrones. It's hysterical for those
Are you
exact ones.
serious? Are you serious?
No, I'm serious. Go look it up later.
Okay.
They do a spoof on like behind the scenes of Game of Thrones, and it's very much in line with what Jules is talking about.
But I agree with the first season's rough, and the treatment of women is pretty rough, especially Daenerys. Like
Yeah,
those are some rough
Daenerys,
scenes,
yeah.
no doubt.
I think one of my first impressions of the entire show was when my parents were watching it and the queen was walking through the city and they were all like throwing things at her and spitting on her.
shame.
Oh, the
And
shade.
that was literally my
Dang.
first like viewing of anything that had to do with that show, and I was like, I'm good. I think.
Well, that's
no,
also put
that's
to the
like the
point that
team.
this
That's
this
the
show is
team.
kind of hard to watch with your parents.
Yeah,
You know,
That's fair.
generally so. So that might change your viewing experience.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like you were saying, like I'm not gonna watch Die Hard. I'm not doing it. I'm just like I'm a Viking stan, and I'm gonna stay on that hill, I guess.
Die Hard has some good respective treatment of women, though. Actually, it's really there's no like.
I
I
was
think
like,
it's pretty neutral.
is there any?
It's just a guy like
I was like, I
machoism.
don't know how many female characters are in Die Hard, but I feel like
His wife.
one.
His wife.
His wife.
So one.
And
Game of Thrones
then-
definitely has some awesome stuff and awesome moments, but as a show, just to sit down and watch the whole thing, I'm probably not gonna do it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. And you know what? Like when it was at the peak, there hasn't really been a show like that in a while, like where everyone just watched it week to week. Before that, it was like Lost, which I love too. But I watched that show from start to finish, and yet every single recap, I'm like, oh, what was that guy? The guy who did I didn't know any of the names, none of the names.
Yeah.
Like, no
yeah.
names. I'm like,
My
It's
mom
more
does
like
that.
John,
Yeah,
I
it's
can
like-
remember.
Jon Snow. The
My-
other
my-
ones were like, I have no idea.
My mom does that. We'll be like 7 seasons into a show, and he's a main character, and she won't know their name. It drives me nuts. I'm like, how do you even know what's going on if you don't know everybody's name?
You just watch the dragon. Like, oh,
It's like,
that's
you know
the
the
one with
guy
the
that
dragon.
other guy, and he did this to that guy.
The guy with the sword.
The guy with the sword.
black thing, like
Like
the-
watching
the wolf
watching
kinda-
Breaking Bad or something. She'd be like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Jesse." Like,
Oh,
Is he
man,
from
I
a
don't
certain
know.
house? Like,
Yeah. The house. The house of
Oh,
men.
that's too funny.
I feel like that's probably a good spot to say hi to the people in the chat. Chris, you want to go through it? I'll just click out.
Heck yeah. We got Pablo. Hey, what's up, Pablo?
What's up?
Oh, you
Oh,
are good to
sorry.
go. You go do it.
Okay, I didn't know what you meant. Zeke, Zach, Boom, Toy Photography. How you doing, buddy?
Going on, Zeke?
Josh Brown can't
Josh.
join us live, but he was here before. Thanks for joining us, buddy. M. McKinney, please keep the questions for tonight. Can't wait to hear the first, second, and then last, and then maybe fourth and fifth question coming up.
Nice.
88 Figs, what's up, buddy?
Figs.
88 Figs does some great mashups. The latest one in his story he got the Blue Beetle for cheap, both of them, and then he put the Blue Beetle head on top of a movie Snake Eyes figure, and it looked really
Yeah,
cool.
that one looked really cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is that, and when can I get it? Can I get it? Jules, what's up, buddy? Etenticus, how you doing? Lang 1134, what's up? J3Y D3Y, wasn't he featured last week by Nose Rain?
No, he was.
Is that someone else?
I think that was someone else, but he is our number one this week.
Oh yeah, he is. Cal the Collector, what's up? Good to see you, bud. Wade Create, keep it coming, bud. Wade Create. Hey, I always have to show this. Do I have it? Where is it? Oh my god. Sorry.
You
I
misplaced
gotta find
it. It's a 1 of 1.
No, it's a one-on-one, one and only. I'll find it. I'll find it. Wait, great. Don't worry, I didn't lose it. Great Mewtwo. How's it going, buddy?
Hey,
Thanks
how's
for
it
joining
going?
us again. Machu Toy. Is
Machu.
Machu in LA? I know J Shot's in LA.
Oh, is he really? Okay.
Yeah, J Shot's in LA right now. Machu, I'm not sure.
No,
I
he's
think Machu
Machu's
leaves
playing
tomorrow.
Got
yeah,
it.
early bird.
Wraith Mace, how's it going? Retro Storm 15, good to see you. Machu saying bad words
And screaming it too.
and screaming.
All caps, Machu. Jesus. It's a family show. All right.
Matu Maru, good to see you. Hey, it's Toymort, the man who
Toymort.
gave Yimbo the Hulk Buster. And Yimbo, get those pipes ready, please. Please, you ready? Warm them up.
Jukebox hero.
Did everyone catch that clip that I created as a reel as like
Yes.
Toy News last week,
Yes.
where Yimbo sings a little bit of Marley and Marley from the Muppets Christmas Carol?
It's Christmas
Great. Go watch it.
It's really good.
I need to go see that movie this weekend.
Toybox correcting me. Thank you, buddy. Let's see what else. We got 1-6 shooter. Sir Trevor, how's it going, buddy? So just going back. The Alan Rickman, Die Hard was his first film. He
Oh,
was a
okay.
stage actor before that. And Wickrate says Dogma's great.
Dogma is so good.
It is really good. Eddie Rodriguez, how's it going? Man, we have so many people. Rad Toyologist, good to see you.
Oh, hey.
What's going on, Red?
I do agree with you. The newest House of
I did watch a lot of that actually.
Oh,
That
you
was
did?
really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
I think that was better than Game of Thrones, actually. Especially
Yeah.
Oh,
Because-
really? I haven't watched.
well, Game of Thrones was good the first 3 seasons, and after that it started going. The last season was a joke.
The last season was the worst.
Oh, God, it's
Sorry
so
for anybody
bad.
that enjoyed it. I just
No,
I
agree
fell
with you.
off hard.
The middle seasons were really fantastic.
Well, they were good, but the thing is that it couldn't stay in a good. Like it just, I don't know. For me, it just started to bog down, and then the final
Yeah.
season was just a complete joke.
Yeah, the
It
last
shouldn't-
2 seasons were not great.
They
No.
rushed the whole
They
thing.
did.
Rushed. It was
Yeah, it was.
In
rushed.
each episode, it was just like there were 6 episodes left of the last season. And you're like, why is this is so bad?
Yep.
Dr. Mad Studio, how's it going? Greg, formerly the Brute
Ooh,
Scale.
Greg, what's
Have you
going on, Greg?
painted that face, No Chewing?
No, I have no confidence in my painting ability. Greg has told me I need to paint 30 different things before I get to his face, which I agree. So he's doing a little Mr. Miyagi treatment for me. And
Nice.
so I'll have to figure out what my number. Well, I did 1 and it sucked. So number 2 will suck.
It did
less.
not suck, dude.
It will suck
I'll take it.
slightly
Can I
less.
have it? Give
No,
it to me.
no. I'm gonna Dremel it down.
Oh, come on. I
Don't do
believe in
that.
you. I believe in you.
This is as far as my painting ability on figures goes.
Let's see it.
Ooh, a little weathered.
Ooh,
And
I like
added
it.
the
Oh, nice.
see the details are popping.
the green.
out more.
Yeah.
That's
moss.
awesome.
Yep.
Very
Oh, that really makes that look.
Mhm.
great.
Yeah, I just
Oh.
I just dry brushed this what paint was it? I think it's Deco Art Golden Straw was the color, and I just dry brushed him with it. Because he's like very chocolate brown. He's like this.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
I kind of did the opposite when I did mine.
What'd you do to yours?
Made it more
Um,
chocolate brown.
Well, speaking of UC, here we go. This is Shitstorm.
Oh, his real name could be Usi.
Oh man.
No, you'll
that
get
would be
sued.
great.
You'll get sued. So don't do it.
UC. Here we go. Here's UC. No, so do you know this figure? This is
That's from the
Eternals.
Eternals. Yeah.
So he's all black. I just painted him all brown, and then
Oh, nice.
I did some I did, believe it or not, some black washing here, and then did that S.
Nice.
Real easy. It was a nice Sunday project. Greg, what's up, buddy? So just saying, I believe in you, no chewing. I think you can do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
AC, walk all over you. I don't know if that's the song. It's a good AC/DC song. Bocaros, what's going on? And that's it for right now. But hey, if you have any questions for our guests, Pablo, for Jules, like about anything in terms of their amazing photography, their taste in movies, and why they haven't watched Die Hard, no chewing, please put them in here, and we'd love to hear from you guys. Just do it through the show. We'll star them, and we'll make sure we get to ask them.
You have at least seen Home Alone, right? The first Home Alone.
Oh yeah, saw those two and the third one.
Wait, Crate, Jingle All the Way is the toy the movie for Toy Talk for next week.
It's a good
movie. We will discuss that on Toy Talk. So we'll see.
Do you have a Turbo Man?
What'd you say?
Do you have a Turbo Man? A figure?
A Turbo Man? No, I don't have a Turbo Man. Did they make one?
Well, it was all over Walmart last year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I was this close. I was this close to getting it. I loved that movie as a kid.
Yeah, it was kind of like it wasn't a re-release of the original, but it was kind of like a reprint, I guess. I don't know, but it was the same size as the original one.
It was like
it was big. Was an original one that came out for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Yimbo, did you ever get this?
Which
I feel
one?
like that's a Yimbo
Turbo
person.
Man.
Turbo Man.
Oh, I've
Turbo
seen
Yimbo.
it. Like, I love the movie. I've seen it. I saw the Turbo Man many times in Walmart, but I never got him.
Oh, you never got it? Gosh, how did I miss that? Jeez.
Yeah, I thought about it, but again, 112.
Yeah, I was like 112. Yes, 112.
This is a good question for everyone. Did you guys get the Jacob Marley? Yimbo did.
Yes.
Pablo did.
Mm-hmm.
Jules?
Jules?
Did not. No chewing. You did not. They
Greg
released.
messaged me later. He's like, "You should have gotten it."
They re-released it.
I know it's available right now,
and I bought it.
Is it still available right now?
Yeah, it's available right now. Only if Yimbo sings.
Well, this is my little segue. I'm glad that came up because Jules, I got 2 pieces from Grime City, my first one ever.
Oh,
so this was just so I bought the phone booth. The phone booth is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Fantastic.
You know? But I also, when I was there, I was like, oh, I have this like brick wall. I have this stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna get this door, and now this comes with 2 door knockers, and I kind of want to see if I can add the door knocker to this. I don't know if it was definitely a blend of styles, but anyway, look at how the awesome work. So, how did that relationship come about with Grime City?
Unfortunately, it's a really boring story. I found him on Etsy because I was buying stuff like crazy when I first started, and I had nothing, so I needed a bunch of stuff, and he popped up on Etsy, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. So I bought some stuff, no contact as of then, and then of course I was like, oh, this would be cool, but I want it like this. So I sent him like a message. I was like, hey, could you? I think it was the USPS mailboxes he makes. I loved it, but I wanted it to be like Spider-Man themed. So I was like, hey, can you put like a portrait of Spider-Man on one side, and then I want on the other side We Believe Mysterio for like No Way Home or whatever.
Nice.
And he was like, yeah, no problem, I can do that. And then we just started chatting in the Etsy chat, and then we started being friends on Instagram, and now we're just friends. That's how it started.
That's awesome.
Well, I'm kind of jealous because that's exactly how I met him.
He's a really great guy. And
he's a really nice guy.
His work is just insane.
Awesome.
And
I think you complement each other in terms of your styles too, in terms of the way you do your photography and the way he does his pieces in terms of
that's a huge compliment because his work is just wild. And another thing about him is just like his work is great, yeah, but he'll text me at like 2-3 in the morning because he's working, and I think that makes just like the biggest difference of how much he cares about what he's doing. Like it's his life and he loves doing it, and he wants to make sure that everybody gets the best product possible, and I think that's what makes him so great at what he does.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. In like, I love the weathering he does. Like in terms of just making here. Let's do a solo for Yimbo.
Look at the switch. It's just like everything is so well constructed.
Oh,
Ding.
sorry.
You know, like just a
Yeah.
nice power switch right there. Everything works. Oh,
Nice. Very
it's
nice.
so good. I haven't even shot it yet. I'm like, this is like, I'm so backlogged on
Oh
things
man,
that
you
I
got
need to
Superman?
photograph.
You shoot that with Superman?
Yeah, you
Oh,
need
I
a
know,
nod of
I know.
Clark Kent.
Sometimes he'll send me something. I'm like, oh my god, that's so amazing, and I think it's done. And he goes, I'm gonna add a light. I'm like, okay. Like, I feel like that's his favorite thing. I'm gonna add a light to this. I'm like, okay. And then he adds a light, and I'm like, wow, that is even better. Like he just like keeps like upping it. It's wild.
Mm. Yeah.
It's so crazy how you like construct that and be like it, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. And then he's like, no, I'm gonna add a light, and I'm like, that's just a whole nother piece that I'm like, I don't know how do you do that?
Yeah, that's printing and designing is one thing, but then all the wiring and all that, and he does it all himself, and then all the painting and then all the graffiti he does all himself is just insane. It's just so much talent.
It's
I
true.
can't stay up that late, Machu.
Yeah. Yeah. Last night, I believe I was in bed at 9.
Yeah, this has been an early week already. Oh my
In
god.
anticipation that I'd be staying up late today.
I can't tell you how many times I talk with Machu via chat, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I can count because it's always on the same chat that we're.
I'm talking to our guest, Chris. God.
I used to be able to stay up like 24 hours, go to bed at 4 a.m. and now I'm going to bed at like 10. I'm like an old lady. Can't do it anymore.
Really? When you were on
I know I'm
Between Two
faltering.
Sentinels,
One of us. One of us.
when you were on Between Two Sentinels, you were saying all of your work happens late at night.
No, it does. Like I'll like if I'm because I haven't shot in a while, and I'll take a. I'm not shooting very much, so if I do stay up like that, I'm still recovering from that Thanksgiving picture I did because I took it at 11 p.m. and then I was up editing until 6 in the morning on
Oh
Thanksgiving
my
Day because
God.
I was like, it's not gonna take that long, and then I waited and waited and waited. And then I was like, oh my god, I am so tired from doing that photo, and like, I have so much stuff I want to do. I'm like, I'll get to it. I'm still tired.
First of all, if I ever took a picture at 11 p.m., I would take it and be like, oh, yeah, I did it. Time to go to bed.
Yeah, but I can't wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving the day after.
Because you have to, because you're thinking about it.
Well, the day has already
it's not
passed.
timely.
Okay.
But
Chris,
I was
let me
like, oh
explain to
yeah,
you how
that's gonna...
calendar works.
Deadlines, educator.
Got it.
Due dates.
that was my own fault waiting so long. So, oh well, I guess. Who needs sleep?
Chris, you should pull up Jules's account. I mean, I know we've been,
Yes,
her work has graced our top 10 and also has been on our top spot numerous times over the course of the year. But for just to get these eyeballs on this wonderful work because it's Jules, you're so good at this.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah, I love your lighting.
Chris, I already have it up
on all your shots.
Yeah.
Your lighting, fantastic.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. Other than your Hulkbuster, do you have anything else that you're really excited about?
Well, I still have to open the NECA party wagon that I grabbed. But I don't want to touch the party wagon until the HISS tank comes. I need this mentally resolved in my head. I need it in my house. So
when you get the HISS tank, which one are you going to open first?
I feel like I mean, I'm probably being silly. I don't know.
I think at this point you need to open the HISS tank first.
Right? That's kind of where I've been leading towards. Like I feel like in order to enjoy like this Hulkbuster tonight was like, okay, it's not a vehicle technically, so I'll allow it. But the vehicle, like I need to have this thing and then I can like tackle all this. So anyway, I'm cranking
vehicle monogamy going right now.
Yeah. But I also opened my Justice League Mezco 3-pack that made me excited this week. I don't really, the Flash figures. I thought I was getting a deal like when this first came out. It's like, wow, 3 Mezcos, like this is a good price. But like that Flash figure is not my favorite.
Really? I thought that would be my favorite.
It's not moving. He doesn't move. He is no crunch.
Do you have him?
Yeah, I heard the Flash wasn't the best in that whole set.
That's crazy. I thought that would be the. Oh man,
so it's very interesting, Chris, because it's got exposed joints on the knees and for a Mezco, that's like rare,
Yeah, that is rare. Wow.
So and it has clothing that gets tucked down into like a hard plastic, but this is just a hard rubber. There's no crunch, very minimal
That's terrible.
anything.
A
But
Flash figure that can't move.
I know.
He'll just
Matt,
have to do like the Godzilla like.
yeah. Well, I know
on his
Machu's
tail,
like,
just-
you didn't get the Gucci. I know he's yelling at me now in his head.
Yeah, it's true.
But
No,
I
it's true.
really do. I've wanted a good Batfleck figure, and this one is awesome. Like,
Yeah, I heard that
this
one's
is-
really good.
This is
Wait,
very
The
cool.
way he creates says that Flash looks like a lame Turbo Man.
Yeah, that is a terrible man.
But man, like the crunching on these figures. Yeah, see, that's the definitive Flash. That's it. That's the Flash.
This
figure.
is the
You're gonna
definitive
get one.
Flash.
But
Did you get
Batman and
him,
Superman are
Chewie?
great.
I was too slow about it. They sold out while we were at Legion's Con that night that everyone was playing with Machus. I think everyone bought because they got a chance to hold Machus.
Yeah, actually, I know Simon Toast bought the last one.
He did. I think I told him Hobby Genki too, and then
Yeah,
he took the last one. I was like, damn it.
he did take the last one. I
It's like,
remember
come
that.
on, you buy first, then you tell people. Jeez.
Gosh, this is beautiful. Though. I wish I had gotten the extra thingies. The
Thingies?
facts.
Oh, the coffee cup and the
Yeah.
I'm back to this real quick while we have
Yeah.
Machu still awake with us because he does have an early flight, and I don't know if he's even if he's
He's-
pulling
I
an
think he
all-nighter
said
or
he was
what,
gonna-
buddy.
He said I should be sleeping, but
Yeah, all true things, Matt. Matt, can you help me? Does this stuff move? I can't get him in. I have the cot, but I can't get my Tony in.
hashtag.
these
I can't get my
move?
Tony in.
I can't do it. Anyway, Jules, what about you? What
This
do you have
word.
either in or on the horizon that you're super excited to get your hands
No.
on?
Nothing as exciting as what you have. I don't think. I'm like
I'm checking
really.
the kid right now.
For some reason, I'm really into the Hot Wheels Racerverse.
Ooh, what is this?
oh yeah, you were into these back in the
Oh, that's right.
B2S.
I did the Marvel one, yeah, and then Luke and Leia just came out for the Star Wars ones,
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
and I have Darth Vader, Grogu, and Chewie. So I want to do a Star Wars one like I did the Marvel one, and then they also have they have the Marvel, then they have the Star Wars, and then they have just like Disney ones. So I have Mr. Incredible, Captain Hook, Buzz, Mickey, and Stitch. So I want to do like a Star Wars one and a Disney one. But I don't know, they're a lot of fun, and I don't see pictures of them often, so why
Yeah.
not?
I have the Stitch one.
It's wild though, because if you get it off Amazon, they're like $15 a piece. But if you get them, just go to Walmart, they're like $4.
Yeah, $4. Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I
they're on
I think I
Target.
saw Ralph and Penelope. They had them.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys can't see my desk right now. It's a mess.
Same
Well,
for
yeah,
my
like-
basement floor.
Rocket. Yeah, and then the Cosmic Legions I got for Christmas.
Ooh.
Oh,
Technically.
nice.
Which ones did you get? Do you remember the names,
Well, I have
or you want to describe them?
Ragnar is right there on the floor. You can
Oh,
see the top
Kragnar's
of
a
his
good
head.
figure. Yeah, Kragnar's a good one.
Which one's Kragnar?
The big orange one.
It-
with
Co-
four arms.
Cosmic
Yeah.
Allegiance is like watching Game of Thrones. You don't know any of the names.
Yeah, yeah. He's the one
He's good.
I didn't get him. I ended up getting Slog when we were at ChrisCon.
Slog is a cool one though.
Slog is neat. Yeah.
Jay actually helped me out with 2 of these. Jay Shot.
Ooh.
Oh, these are from J Shot. Yeah, J Shot went.
These,
He was highly
two.
enthusiastic.
Yes.
Oh,
the
yeah,
trims
those are
there.
Oh, nice.
They're all cool. But that one in your left hands with the that guy. Those head sculpts ridiculous. The open mouth one,
Yeah, the
the
open
detail, the
man.
paint, right, Pablo, in the mouth, the tongue.
Yep.
It's so
this
good.
one is wild. I think I'm gonna have him doing a laser sword fight with Master Chief probably.
Ooh,
Laser.
that's a good idea.
That's cool.
Laser.
Did you say laser?
Oh, and I got one more. I forgot.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
a
she's good.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's an awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Very,
last one I think is
very-
really good is the female assassin figure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's the
Ziri.
best.
Yeah, Ziri with the sniper rifle. Yeah.
I like this one a lot because it's very like Cara Dune, and I was like, this could be a good
Oh, that
crossover
was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, she's
That
very
was
Opportunity.
Carving. Yeah.
I love her too.
And then of course you guys know me with the Marvel Legends, so I had to get all the.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
was like, I'm not gonna
did you
get
get
that
all of
wave.
them?
Look at that chicken nugget, and then I got
Chicken
it.
Nugget Man.
Oh, you
I
got
had-
Best
Sandman?
character.
I love this figure because I don't know if you guys played the new Spider-Man game,
Oh yeah,
Spider-Man 2 for so
Yeah.
when they do like
Did
the
you
memory
both finish that
crystals.
one?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I almost cried. So
And I know. Well, that's again, the Spider-Man Rogues Gallery is so good. There's such compelling, bad guys. But
Did you hear about
Sandman
the
is
leak,
so
too?
tragic,
But this figure is perfect for when you have to do the memory crystal thing and they all come up out of the ground.
yes,
This is
you're
perfect for that.
right.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that like I said, I own him because I got very excited. I'm with you, Jules.
I have, yeah. I think I got 2 Andrews. Don't ask me why.
Because of that beautiful hair on that head sculpt. Oh, that's a good one too.
Goblin.
You guys would not believe how many targets, how many days in a row I ran around Rhode Island to find this.
I mean,
Oh,
you
really?
know who you're talking to, right? Like we.
The day I found him, I woke up at 6 a.m. and I drove 2 towns away and I was looking and he was like in the back. Like, you know how they usually put the new stuff in the front? They didn't. They put them all the way in the back against like the back paneling with the other box stuff. So I was looking at the top of them and I saw the spider logo and I was like, finally 2 weeks of every day running around trying to find this.
Chris's goblin's right there in the corner of my office.
Nice.
Waiting.
It's so funny. I forgot that ordered yours, but when I was in Canada, the No Way Home released a little bit early, and I was in Toys R Us, and a guy just came up to me. He saw that I was making a reel, and he started talking to me about like all the figures and all that. I was like, yeah, and he's like, I just went to the GameStop over there and I bought a Green Goblin. I'm like, oh, really? You just got it? And he's like, yeah. And oddly enough, this guy moderated for Toying Around for Kevin, and he's pretty awesome guy that just worked at Toys R Us and was chilling with me. So then I packed the family in the car and we went toy hunting for this Green Goblin that I may have already had from No Chewing in a different mall. And I went to all of these 3 different shops and saw the No Way Home line. It was all lined up in the register like of a GameStop. They had mountains of Toby's, mountains of the Final Suit, and some Green Goblins. I'm like, are you guys gonna put those on the shelves? And they're like, these are all pre-orders. They're all called for. And I was like, but it's okay. I got them. Just not in Canada.
You should have said that still doesn't answer my question. I was like, are you gonna still put them on this?
So can I pre-order them?
Well, hey, you know what? This is a good time to remind people that because I saw more people talking about this issue. I wasn't going to be like whining about it on the internet, but my Final Suit arm broke out of the box.
I was just going to say, I've seen a lot of the Final Suit left arms breaking.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, like right out. So I got mine. This was from Target, and I also was like talking about like the weird paint job. I think Target's stock was kind of because then Chewy, you helped me out. You ordered from Pulse, and the paint work. I haven't opened that one up yet, but the paint work alone was better and like actually symmetrical. So
Okay.
I don't know if Target got a bad beat, but
my follow-up question was like, did you open the one that I sent you to make sure that it also doesn't fall apart?
I haven't done it yet. I
Do it.
Wait till the hashtag
If I need
comes.
contact balls.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, I should do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do have two Andrews because at my Walmarts, I just happened to be there when they just put them out. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I really wanted Andrew real bad. So I grabbed him, didn't even really look at him because it was the only one that was there. And I went home, I opened them. And as I was like popping my head on, I looked like, like between the eyes. And I was like, there's like that little circle. And then it kind of like, so that was all off. And then I like put it out to the light and you can see like where the plastic sticks out where the paint lines are supposed to be. It was all like shifted So all the paint on his head was all off, and I was sitting there. I sat there and I looked at it like this for probably 45 minutes at the dining room table. I was like, do I just use a Sharpie and try to fix this? Do I just shift them all in Photoshop when I take a picture of them? Do I want to do that every time? And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to get another one. So I went out the next day and I got a second one. It's better, but still not 100% like where it should be. So I don't know if they're having paint issues, but that's why I got two Andrews.
I love it. I love it. It's not like we would do the same. I'm sure we've done that too.
Well, that's a lot of time, like fixing web lines on a head for a photo. That would be nightmarish for me. I think I would lose it.
Yeah. And I want a perfect figure.
There is no such thing, Chris. We know this.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's never going to be the perfect. It'll be 90% there.
I don't know. Still, the face on. you're at a 94%.
Whatever you say, buddy.
94% perfect.
Whatever you say, you're just saying because you don't have it.
Yeah, I know.
Pablo, what about you, buddy? What's
stupid?
I'm showing off a bunch of stuff I'm excited about. What's coming for you these days?
I haven't had anything come in. I did pre-order 2 of the Red Sonias from Boss Fight.
Nice.
That Red Sonia is like the best one.
I
think it looks better than the Loose Collector one, and I'm hoping that it articulates better than the Loose Collector one. And
is that a 112th though?
Yes, it's their 112 Epic Hacks. I think.
I didn't realize they had 112th Epic Hacks. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I ordered mine through Entertainment Earth as soon as they got them. So I have mine pre-ordered on there.
You know, they're right near No Chewing and I.
They're the next town over. Actually, they said when we went to the Boston Toy Con that if we did want to just order direct from them.
Oh, nice.
We could just pick it up at their warehouse.
See, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of you guys now.
So maybe I'll get Red Sonia.
That Red Sonia looks really good.
Red Sonia is so much better than the Flash.
I love the 3 head options that it comes with, and then like the 2 outfits that you can alternate through. That's like the perfect Red Sonia.
Real quick, only because I just saw these things around and I wanted to shout out a fellow buddy of ours, Misty Owl. So I've loved this Amazing Fantasy Buck, and that's the Ben Reilly head. I love it. It looks like the Spectacular Spider-Man to me.
Yeah.
But he put it on the final suit. I got to show you guys this because it looks so good. It really is like more of the Spectacular. Because you guys, who else was a fan of that show?
I liked it.
That was back in the day, Spectacular.
Yeah, that show was
short
awesome.
for me to get really into.
Right?
Oh gosh,
that does work.
He posted a picture yesterday. I was like, oh my god. So
now rip off the cyborg arm off your figure and just push it right in. You got a sweet variant.
Yeah, true.
Cyborg Spider-Man. Spectacular Spider-Man has to be one of the best animated series. The writing was incredible. Short-lived. Yeah, one season. 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Did they complete the 2nd season?
I don't know if
I think
so. I loved what they did with Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen was
Venom.
Yeah,
she became the model for how they treated Gwen for the next 15 years.
Venom's storyline was fantastic.
And then that was just kind of reused, right? If I'm not mistaken. In the video game, I mean. Sorry, in the video game. Wasn't that the similar concept?
No, because it was Eddie Brock.
I thought initially it went to
you may have think it meant Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Spectacular. Yeah.
We've had a lot.
Speaking of Spectacular Spider-Man, they just released or showed off some footage of the next Spider-Man cartoon.
What is it?
Used to
Freshman
be called
year?
Freshman Year, but they rebranded it as Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh,
did they really?
Okay.
And they also revealed with that same presentation a new Wakanda cartoon as well.
Ooh, with Black Panther or
I don't know.
No.
They at least the name had something to do with Wakanda, like Wakanda.
I think that's smart rebranding to Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man because they don't have to like freshman year, then sophomore year, then junior year.
Like every year.
Yeah. Then if it does well, they can just subsequently just do another season.
Yep.
But that's a what if where Norman Osborn is his mentor.
Yes.
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 I think they probably be better off dropping that entire, because remember when they first announced it, they're like, this is canon to MCU. It's like, that seems
No,
like
it's
a
not.
mistake. Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't think it was. No, I think they changed it to a what if.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a different multiverse.
And then
Oh,
What If
doesn't-
is coming back in a couple, like next week.
Yes. I forgot all
What
about
does?
that.
What If season
Oh,
2.
Next
Yeah,
week it does.
next week. I think it is next
They,
week. Yep.
they're doing multiple episodes for the first night and then every night after until the season's over.
Yep.
Oh, I'm pumped.
So it's like
Yeah.
1 week full of What If, just every night.
Maybe that'll actually
watching that. It's so good.
make me photograph those toys because I bought them all. I wanted the Watcher. I love that first season of the What If.
That
What was your
season
favorite
was great.
episode?
Oh man, the Viva Las Vegas, like Thor,
With Thor.
already Thor, like,
Thor,
that cracked
already
me up
Thor's
so
gone.
much. But I love a good Shakespearean Thor. That's why I love the first Thor movie so much. Oh, another!
And
I
he
require
slams it on the floor.
sustenance. Yeah.
How about you, Jules?
I don't really want to say because I feel like it's like the most depressing one, but it only comes to mind because when I watched it, it like shook me a little bit. Was the Doctor Strange one? I was
Doctor
like, oh.
Strange
Ooh,
one.
that was
I
a
just watched that. Rewatched that one.
Story wise, that one was a good one.
But like just overall, like good time one. I like the zombie one is always fun. But
Yeah, I love the zombie one.
And they're making that spin-off of that too.
Yes.
So
Oh,
that has
cool.
nothing to do with the what if. The
No.
spinoff.
It's not so,
It's
but I
not
don't
a-
think
The
so.
spin-off is, yeah. It's supposed
Is
to be a
it? Is
continuation
it
of
supposed to
that.
be a what? Oh,
But I mean, I know. I'm sorry. The new season of What If won't have that like zombie
Mm,
episodes.
hasn't
That's a separate cartoon.
hasn't been revealed yet, but yeah, I'm
Yeah,
assuming. But
Okay.
you'll still have a lot of the same characters because I think in the trailer you see Sharon Carter or Captain Carter, and you take it from there.
I would love to see if that Marvel Zombies that they're talking about. I hope they tie it in with Ash, because in the comic book series, like that's how the whole virus started. Because he came
From
into
Evil Dead.
Ash from Evil Dead. So like if you read the first run of Marvel Zombies, the whole reason that whole situation happened was because Ash went through a portal and ended up in the Marvel universe there, and he had the book with him, and he read an incantation again, and that he brought the virus into that Marvel universe, and then he ended up fighting the side with a few of the heroes, and then he ended up disappearing towards the end of the issues. Like you don't know what happened, and then Marvel Zombies 2 picked up again. And I don't think they touched bases on Ash.
That was
again.
in the first series. I missed.
That was in the
all
first
that.
I missed that because I remember when they were talking about it, they were recalling it, and it was Sentry who was somehow.
Because I have the first
Amen.
run of Marvel Zombies, and Ash was the one that brought the virus over. He came in through a portal, and he had the book with him. And I think the first person, I can't remember who first got bit, where it all started, and it was all due because of him. Like he was trying to warn people that it was coming, and like he failed miserably at it. And
That's good.
Try to provoke me into being sad. I will not allow this, Matthew.
Machu, if you need a link, just let us know. You're clearly not getting rest
man.
tonight.
Yeah, Machu, join us.
so I'm hoping it'll be cool if they do tie it in that series that they want to do, the spinoff from Marvel Zombies. I hope they tie it in that Ash was the one responsible for the whole situation.
When is that supposed to come out?
They haven't set a release date or anything, but they just kind of hinted that they're in the works of doing it, but that always can change because they always cancel stuff.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
I was excited for it because it had Shang-Chi in it, and I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah,
finally!" Because he's been absent this entire time, besides his one movie.
I know, it's so true.
But that would be a good reread, Yimbo, for your next book club, Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, I haven't done that one in a long time. It's funny that it's nice to hear because like obviously I talk about superheroes and comic books in my class, and one of the kids was just talking about he just got a bunch of comics in, and one of them was Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, which again is also like one of my favorite like spin-off what if stories. So it's just nice to hear that kids are reading comic books. That's what I liked hearing. But I wanted to go back and now read the Deadpool too. So yeah, you're right. I should do the Marvel Zombies because I don't think don't think I've read that one because it also all sounds new to me.
And Kingdom Come. You should do Kingdom Come.
Yes, Kingdom Come would
That's
be
a
a
good one.
great one.
Yeah.
And
I
Watchmen.
always have that by me. Love
and
flipping through it.
Invincible. Oh gosh. Oh, that's a beautiful copy.
Ooh, that is an awesome cover. Look at that. Damn. Yeah, that's a very nice. Oof.
Well,
It was
okay.
$12
We've been
when I
talking.
bought it.
So let's at least, we've been talking a lot. Let's at least get into let's attempt to start the slideshow, and then we can go off on tangents and all that. But we'll at least,
That's right. We got pictures to go over.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say, do you want to walk through Jules' account real quick?
I thought, yeah, sure. Do you want me to put it on?
No, I'll put it
Yeah.
back
You
up.
had it on, right?
We had started, and then we
Yeah,
started
yeah. Let's
talking.
finish that off.
Yeah,
So these are the racers that you were talking about.
Yeah, these guys.
this came out so good.
Now remember, as we go through, some of these, we got to hear about from Jules through sharing her answers for stuff. But as questions pop up about how she pulled certain things off, let us know, and we'll be doing the same.
So this was the racer thing was just, I'm sure you guys can tell, like Mario Kart. I wanted to do like a Marvel Mario Kart. So I was thinking like, what power could each car have, like special ability or whatever. So, and I was like, who should be flying? And I was trying to figure that out. And then I just ended up doing with Rocket with like the Nova Core shield as his wings. And then Iron Man's like little thruster on the bottom. That's just like a stovetop burner that I use. Just like put underneath. And then Captain America's like his car is kind of boring, and I was like, what could be his thing? And I was thinking. I was like, oh man, what if his shield was like the blue shell?
Yes.
So
That's cool.
so that's just like a little Lego shield.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
cool.
That is
nice.
awesome.
Yeah, I love how you
Good
tucked
idea.
him in the back because he's so boring, and then put the shield in the front.
Yeah. And then Captain Marvel is like, if you get a star, because she always has like has all like the flames. And then Black Panther was like the in my mind the Black Panther one was like his blast, but he's using it as like a shield, like it's like kind of going around him in like a circle. And then Spider-Man with his web getting Thanos, and I just didn't have Thanos have anything because in the special edition one, Thanos' arm is like up like this. That was at Comic-Con, I guess, in San Diego. And in this one, he just drives regular, so I couldn't like light up his gauntlet and have him doing something special. So I just put him in the middle to have Spider-Man web in him. But
Nice.
that was it.
Oh, that's
I mean, this photo came out so good. It looks like it I haven't seen any ads for the storyline, but this should have been the ad for the storyline.
What's
I
the
wish.
building in the back? Is that a
Oh, so
I like
this is
Godzilla back there though.
everyone keeps saying that, and I can kind of see it, but I can't because I know what it is. It's like it's Wakanda, so it's like Black Panther. It's the Panthers on the rocks in the back.
It also reminded me of like a Doctor Who
nice.
villain.
Because I wanted
Oh.
to do race through Wakanda and have it be
Race
like a
from
wood
Wakanda.
thing.
That makes sense.
And then I wanted to do them racing through New York and have like the Sanctum in the back.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
weird because that angle looks like it's Godzilla, but yeah, it is the cat just on the mountain.
I can only
Yeah, there's
see
another one up
Godzilla.
in the sun too.
Yeah.
So Mitchell Wu always said good photography starts with a story, and my goodness, you have an amazing story here. Like amazing story. The fact that
Thanks.
you have like I didn't even know this was Wakanda, but that you had it in your head, and then you put the story of every single character in there and just told us about it. Like, man, I wish I was that intentional, but man, that's so great. That's why this photo works.
Thank you. But yeah, I was thinking Star Wars, and I didn't know. I guess maybe you guys should tell me which one I should do. I was wondering if I should do like Mustafar, like because I have Darth Vader and stuff. So with like the lava under the rocks, and maybe have him. I was thinking like because you know how in Mario Kart like there's like different ramps and you can be on like different heights. I was thinking maybe have him up high because he has a high ground. He doesn't want to be down with everybody else. But I was also thinking maybe from the Ahsoka series where she fights Anakin, where they're on that pathway and it's like the light.
Oh,
Because then I can kind of just have like maybe it like twisting towards the camera like this, and they can all be on different like roads because it's just like that light path.
maybe one could come out of like one of the little portal things.
Yeah, so it's like just like all stars, and then they're on like that trail of light that her and him are fighting on. I could just
Mhm.
turn that into different roads.
Oh,
I didn't know
that's
what would be better. I thought Mustafar would be kind of fun though.
I kind of
Mustafar
like,
would be cool because then you could do like a lava like shooting up and then like a car like getting stuck in it.
I kind of
Yeah.
like the Star Wars Rainbow Road one that you just pitched using
That
that
one's cool,
Ahsoka
too.
scene.
Maybe I'll do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Maybe
not?
I'll just do
Yeah.
both.
And then we'll
Why
see
not?
which one's more popular, and I can be like, Chris, see? Rainbow Road. God.
Why is it always a competition? I just
The-
thought it was a good idea.
And then here's one of the Disney ones. It's Mr. Incredible.
Ooh,
Oh,
and
that's
it's-
a good one.
That's
and
cool.
it's the Incredible. Nice.
And I thought to have them racing around like the park. So have the castle in the back. Have like the
Oh, that'd be cool.
the gray
Yeah.
brick path and have them, and then maybe just instead of having like a glider, it's like the Mickey balloons or like on the back of one of the carts, like the clear balloons with his head inside.
That'd be
Stuff
cool.
like that.
I want to see all of them. This is beautiful.
What is that? Did we just spat out 5 ideas? So do all 5.
You gotta do
Okay.
them tonight, right? And then we'll see them tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll just
Tomorrow.
stay up for 48 hours. But yeah, I got the stuff to do the Disney one, the egg cartons and stuff. So to make the bricks. So I'm
Nice.
an eighth of the way there.
Move on to that next picture, Chewy. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I love the way the light's coming through the back on that.
Yeah.
When
What
I
is it?
found out about him passing away, I actually cried for like a week because it was my favorite show ever growing up. Could probably quote full episodes, all of them, and he was my favorite. So that was tough. It was crazy. So yeah, I just did the Central Perk Lego set, and then kind of like he's like the light of heaven, basically.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
it's a
okay.
it's a beautiful shot. Yep.
And I didn't know he was such a huge Batman fan. I only found out recently, you know, like he had the whole
Was he?
Batcave. Yeah, like he had a whole Batcave of like memorabilia and
He had the
collectibles.
logo in his pool too. It was like a
Yeah.
light.
He
Mhm.
did?
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Wow, I didn't know Chandler was a big.
one of us. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is
One of us.
again that lighting, Jules. That's
Yeah, the
killer.
lighting.
That was- so you were. How did you fill that? Because like you know, like again with the Lego sets, so you have like nice warm tone back there, and then you front lit them a little bit too.
Yeah, so I have a ring light that I usually just put down like this, so it's right on top of everything, and then I'll have like a LED panel in my hand,
Okay.
and then shoot with my phone, because then I can be like, okay, I want the fill to be here, and then I need some
Wait.
more fill here, and then I'll just layer mask in where I want the light to be. And
This was your phone?
no, that's just the LED panel. Like I'll connect my phone to my camera to just do the shutter.
Oh, got it.
Mhm.
So I can just stand in one spot so I know nothing moves, and I'll be
I
like,
see,
I
I
need
see, I
fill
see.
here, I need some more here.
What do you
And
shoot
then,
with?
A Canon 5D Mark IV.
And what lens do you use a macro or you use just the lens that it came with?
It depends. I have a 35, 50, 85, and a 100 macro.
Nice. Yeah,
I use my 35 a lot.
very nice. Yeah, this was a
this
beautiful
one.
shot
I
too.
love this.
Yeah.
This is a print.
Yeah.
So
Send me another.
that's a stump in my backyard, and it looked exactly like the hill on the poster. So as soon as I saw that in my yard, I was like, I have to put Thor on that. And I have like a poster size printout of a couple skies, so I just put him on that, and then I just went up behind, like held it up behind him and took it. So I didn't have to Photoshop anything really, like the sky or anything. I just had it printed and it just like held it up behind him.
Nice.
I remember
Oh,
you
that's
saying this on, I don't know if it was on TPC or something, but I remember you saying that was a stump and then you just like took that and then you adjusted the background.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm glad I had those two, because I have one blue sky cloud one and I have like a sunset one. So I just used the blue sky one, and it's on foam core. So I just looked through my phone and just got myself in the frame and held it behind him, and then I didn't, because it's all woods behind him really. Like you would have saw trees and like my backyard. So I just put it right behind him. to block it
And the
all out.
chipmunk. And the chipmunk.
They're hibernating somewhere. They're sleeping. With their 25 pounds of peanuts we gave them this summer.
It's all right. They're gonna be well fed through the winter.
Yeah, we'll see them next year for sure.
Oh gosh. You remember that they had a game for this. I forget what system it was, but this is what
I think it was like PlayStation 1 or 2.
Was it PlayStation 1? This is what I'm like feeling right now. I don't know if that was what you were intending on the game.
No, but just pod racing in general. But I do remember that game because I slept over at a friend's house when I was a little kid, and her older brother and his friends had it, and they stayed up all night playing it, and I remember watching it.
Oh, to be young again, to stay up all night playing games.
Or doing photography.
I have another
Well, that I
picture.
do.
I have another picture from that day because those vehicles are really cool because you can take the ball joints out, like you can completely take that apart. So I took Anakin off and I shot through, so it looks like it's first person, but I haven't edited it yet.
Oh my gosh. Come on now. Wow.
That's magical. Every time I see
What?
something
How
like that,
does this happen? How do you do this? Magnets? How does that work? Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh yes.
There's some Grime City stuff right there.
Yeah.
Now, Jules, do you have a like a graffiti-esque logo that should start appearing on some Grime City stuff?
That's up to him, I think.
All right, because I saw Sergeant Bananas, his sticker was on my phone booth, and I was like, "Oh, it's lost in translation." I was checking. I was peeking.
Yeah, the Sergeant Banana stuff is cool. I love that he puts that on his stuff.
Yeah,
That would be awesome to have a graffiti version.
I think we're gonna make this happen. We're manifesting it right now.
Yes, we are. That's the figure arts, right?
Yes. Yep.
I gotta shoot this one.
And then that's obviously the legends, and that's the one that I took apart and I put the magnets in, and that's why his arm came off because I can just pull his arm off.
Such a good idea.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the magnet thing. That was so cool.
Where did that hat and jacket come from?
The jacket came from GPS Law and eBay,
Okay,
and the hat is Indiana Jones.
nice. Okay.
Came with Short Round.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, nice.
And then the glasses, the goggles.
Sergeant Slaughter, and I just made him green.
Sweet.
That's
That's
amazing.
awesome.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Oh,
I mean, you did an awesome custom of your spot. Wow.
And I think the bag came with my Walter White because I was like, he needs a bag to put the money in, and then the Walter White. So that's what that bag is.
Well, I just wanted to show you what I did with my spot, Jules, and it's comparable. Like, just saying, like.
I think I've seen that in one of my nightmares once.
Well, you'll see it tonight's nightmare. So I'm just saying, I think we share some skills.
I think so. Absolutely.
I think you need to actually makes this character even better. I think you need to steal the idea of cutting the arms and then attaching little magnets. So that
I would totally do that.
in arms, legs, torso, whatever. Just
If for no reason he can do that,
Yeah, very much.
we'll work it into the origin.
I used the magnets for like the G.I. Joe weapons and the Cosmic Legion weapons because I don't like those little plastic
Eggs.
pegs. So instead of
Ooh.
using the pegs, I use magnets. So I have
So you
magnets in
just-
them, so they just snap on like on their own. I don't have to
Wow.
worry about it.
That's
I'm gonna ask you about that.
or
like get some pictures.
Idiot Pigs. That's Mooterin or
the divine bovine.
the Divine Bovine.
That's a good one.
There was
Go
another
with that.
one, the Mystic Moo.
The
That's a good one.
mystic moo.
Mystic Moo.
It's one of those two, or lactose intolerant cow. Thanks, Wade Crate.
There we go.
I think you can do better.
The LIC.
The LIC.
Lick. Oh, it's so good.
The LIC. The LIC and the UC.
All right. I think now we should get started.
All right.
Bring up the slides.
All right, let's get started. Let me just pull it up and we'll get into the TPC top 10 for this week, but really not really because we have a lot of things to cover before we even get to the photos. What's making you happy right now? Pablo, what's making you happy right now?
Oh man, so much. So much is making me happy.
Yeah.
Well, family for sure, but just being able to wake up every day and keep shooting and keep coming up with ideas. If I even get to sleep, because sometimes I don't sleep. I may not even sleep tonight because I have too many things going through my head that I'm trying to shoot and trying to finish a dial for a shot that I want to do also. So but yeah, no, just life in general is pretty much happy right now.
It's beautiful. Jules?
I mean, he said it all, really. Just being able to get up every day and family and holidays come in and just being able to get all together and super grateful for all of that. And the No Way Home stuff is out, so I'm happy, and that's really all I need, I think. And you guys, that's it.
Yay.
See, now we need a
nice.
Yimbo bear hug.
Yeah, Yimbo bear
That's
hug.
true. I'll hit him out right now. I could use some energy transference.
Consensual energy transfer.
Yes, of course, naturally.
Chewy, what's making you happy, buddy?
Yeah, everything that I said before. I love the holidays, and we're getting close to it. I feel like it's the fastest approach I've ever experienced. But overall,
Right.
I've been on this. I've been spending most of the month not even shooting toys, but rather just playing with figures that I bought or received this year. Try to revisit them first for that Geek Effect. But we have that toy draft with the boys from Between Two Sentinels at the end of the month to go through the toys of 2023, and I was just taking some time to revisit some figures. So the last couple of days, I've been rediscovering this figure.
Nice.
I was able to get the leg to stand, so I actually consider it a full figure now, and I love it. And this is not
one of the best.
Not the first figure I said I loved since doing revisiting figures. So that's making me really happy because I went into the year, we all the three of us went in the year, it was like 52 figures. That's it. We can control our budget. We're gonna grow in that way. And I feel like I spent more money than I did last year, and I tripled that 52 challenge. So 5 figures within 52 at one point I did is not great or not full figure. Ends of the year and discovering how fun they are, it's really sad for myself.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're I think I was inspired by you to like revisit some figures, and so I've been doing that as well. And I think it's made me, I really do, I'm like speaking ahead, but I really do think I'm going to spend a lot more time this year enjoying some of the figures that I bought this past year. Next year I'm going to spend a lot of time enjoying the figures that I bought this year, and then maybe do some more customizations. And like as you can see, I'm so talented. The Mystic Moo, the Divine Bodine, moving off of that and doing some of those things, but really enjoying what I have, right? Like, and I think that's what's tough with collecting. Sometimes everything moves so fast. And Yimbo, you were saying too, man, like all these orders are killing us. All these waves as of late are coming out. Like we don't have time to enjoy it. So maybe 2024 is a time to just enjoy what you have and be grateful for what you have. And that's what I'm going to try to concentrate on in terms of that's like an early kind of New Year's I want to say intervention, but it's not intervention. New Year's
resolution.
New Year's resolution. Thank you.
People that get stuff early too, and they post pictures. I'm like, oh, I need that, and you
Yeah.
don't really need it, and you have to get such FOMO when you just feel like you need everything.
Yeah, that's so true.
I'm a fan.
Hey,
You heard it here first. Toy File is initiating a 52 challenge of 2024.
The 52 challenge? What is it? Wait, what do you mean? Like Just 52 figures.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
52
We failed
figures
miserably.
again. We're doing it again.
We're gonna do it
doing
this year.
This time we're doing it.
I'm going to say
Actually-
right now that I'm going to completely fail that challenge because, as it is, I'm glad that 2 items got pushed till next year. That I was scared about.
Oh, turtles.
Turtles, and Dick Tracy. So like,
Yeah.
so I was like, I'm glad those got pushed.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah.
Turtles
yeah.
is April, right?
Well, they had it for February, April. Like,
Yeah,
So
February,
I'm
April.
assuming April. I'm hoping April, and then Dick
Yeah.
Tracy's also in that same time frame too. So
I never got Dick Tracy. I wish I had gotten it because I loved that movie growing up.
you can still get it on Entertainment Earth if you want, and there's
Shut
no
your
NRD
mouth.
there.
Shut your mouth, Pablo.
Oh wait, no.
It's sold out. It's sold out. Yeah, but what's making you happy right now?
Well, obviously tonight has perked me up because it's been an interesting week. It's like we're in the holiday push, and Toy Father and I being educators, that just means that school gets harder.
You gotta earn it.
Yeah, so we're trying to get to that winter break, and then my his tanks complications have it's stupid because at the end of the day it's toys and these are fun, so it's aggravating when it's like something out of my control. But again, you guys have perked me up as always, as you always do, both in the chat and our special guest tonight, and then my best friend Toy Daddy's over here. So yeah, you guys all make me happy. Thank you very much for perking me up. This Flash is not really making me happy, although with the tension, he looks a lot. I mean, with the lightning, he does look
That looks better.
But that's about as good of a pose as I would challenge Machu into giving me a better pose with this toy.
I like that pose that he runs all goofy, so that fits.
He does run really goofy, right? Is that wasn't just
That's
me?
true. He throws like frisbees as he runs.
Throws his
Yeah.
arms like this.
So that's what I'm saying. So this I mean, this actually looks pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. That's okay. But again, he's not gonna be fun. But then Superman and Batman and Hulkbusters and just all the fun, enjoying. I'm with you guys on next year being like really deep diving into what we picked up this year.
All right, so you're gonna have to let Machu borrow that figure so he can Machu pose it.
Oh, I know. That's all right. This is where we have the joking about our toy blockbuster toy library, where we start borrowing from each other.
And I've
If we
done
do
it
that,
a few
I
times,
probably
actually.
will buy a figure. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead, Pablo.
No, I was gonna say I've done that with a few people where I've borrowed figures to photograph. Kingpin Customs, he sent me figures to photograph for him. I borrowed from Nico. I borrowed Bernice from X-Ray Studios because I didn't have her and I wanted to shoot her so bad, so he loaned it to me.
Nice.
And then eventually I was able to find the black one, the LA Con exclusive. So I photographed both, and then I sent Nico's back already a few weeks ago. So I mean, there's people out there that are willing to loan out stuff. So, but you do have to build that relationship though, for sure. Like you gotta build the trust there.
Well, that's the thing. Like my neighbor Dan, like we always trade in toys. Like he's got it, but then was it Machu on Sunday? Was you? What do you mean? I don't want people touching my toys. Who said it's not for everybody? It's just.
Did he say that? That's hilarious.
That must be an Aquarius thing because I'm the same way.
I told you and Machu are so similar. It's really funny.
It's scary a little.
Yeah, it is. And
I mean,
McKinney says
I'm
one
personally
thing that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm personally gonna ask to borrow your Gambit because apparently I can't get a good Mafex Gambit from somebody.
I'll have you borrow it, buddy. You can borrow it.
Thank you.
And McKinney says one thing that's making me happy right now. Happy is I finally got my first Mezco figure. Morbius is amazing, and I remember he was asking us whether he should get. Was it McKinney that?
Yeah,
I think
about
so.
Wolverine, right?
Wolverine.
dude, and he was Morbius was just on sale for like $60 somewhere.
Yeah, he
wasn't
was.
He?
Yep,
Yeah.
on
It
Amazon.
was?
Entertainment Earth was 65, free shipping.
Yep.
And then
Is that not
use
right
code.
now?
I don't know if it's still on sale or not, but it was 68 on Amazon.
Yeah, and I do like that figure a lot. Like
And
really.
the sucky part is that So I got Morbius also, and it's a great figure.
Mhm.
But I got mine a week before that sale, and I got mine through Entertainment Earth for 80. And then I
Oh.
think I had a discount, so it knocked it down to, well, I guess close to the $65. I still paid
Okay.
roughly the same, so it wasn't that bad. But yeah, I mean, if it's still on sale, I would jump on it for
It's
sure.
great.
85 right now before any promo stuff. For
The
sure.
accessory kit that comes with that is awesome.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What is a promo on Entertainment Earth that we may know? I don't know.
Well, it's complicated because I just discovered that you need to click on a certain affiliate link before it gets going. But you can always use no chewing, all caps. But I don't make any money, but at least you guys can save some money.
wait, hold on. What do you mean? I thought
Well,
you're
you
not.
need to click on the affiliate link apparently, and then that's how it goes, rather than just
Okay.
punch in the promo codes. I don't want to get into it, but
That's a whole different thing.
thank you, Salvage Cargo, for telling me that this week. It's been all year.
Okay, I'll just get it on Amazon for 65. That's fine.
There we go. Using Yimbo's storefront.
Oh yeah, go through. Dave Bot said, got a new portable smoke machine. I'm loving the
Oh,
results so
nice.
far. I definitely
Which one did you
should
get?
pick up that Ulanzi one. I need to get that one.
There's Ulanzi, the Smoke Ninja. I think I saw
Yeah, I
one
have
more
the-
as well.
Yeah, there's another one by I can't remember the name of the company, but it's on Amazon. They had it out before Ulanzi. I don't
Yeah.
even think Ulanzi's is out on Amazon yet,
It's
but
not
the other one
technically
is
out, yeah.
the other one's in stock. Like you can get it already. I forgot the name of the. It's like black and orange. Like that's what I remember the colors on that device. And
Yeah.
then I have the Smoke Ninja, but I got that. The funny thing is with the Smoke Ninja, so PMI was like the only company making these portable smoke machines. Like I think they were the only ones that had the patent at the time. And I
Yeah.
think the patent ran out because shortly after that Kickstarter, 3 more companies came out with their own at a cheaper price. So it's
They
like,
did?
damn.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I still haven't used mine. I still just use Atmosphere Aerosol because it's right there, and I haven't read the instructions
On which one?
on the Smoke Ninja. It's just
Oh, dude, it's easy to use. It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
maybe
I've
Do
been
it,
using that.
Chewy.
I've been using that for all my shots now.
Yeah. I know, Chewy. You would kill it with those shots.
and play with bubbles.
Like,
It works
play
so
with-
great.
Well,
Just
he does
generally
that
be a
every
bubble.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Because all you have to do is tip the end of the smoke, the straw from the Smoke Ninja in the bubble solution, and then hit the thing and let a bubble fill
Really?
up with smoke. Because I have a BTS video where I did that with the Vorgus. I filled up a little bubble with smoke, and as it fell and it popped right on Vorgus, like I captured the shot. So that shot that I have of Vorgus where he's like steaming up, that's what I did with that bubble effect.
I'm gonna bring up that shot right now.
Do it
Thank
up.
you, McKinney. I just bought my Morbius, and I hate this show.
I was being a brat, Chris. Don't get mad. I was just I texted Chris my link.
Every freaking show, there's some sort of yeah. Just Yimbo.
Did you really buy it just now?
Yeah, every freaking show, there's like something that enables me.
Yeah, bless your heart. buddy. Bless
Yeah,
your
scroll
heart.
down a little bit. It's a little right there.
This
Next, yeah. So that's the BTS, but the next one next to it is the shot. So you'll see how I did the bubble effect.
Look at this handsome fella.
I really like those reels in those openings, Pablo. For the record.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh,
No,
you got
they-
the torches from
Carvin.
Carving Customs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So right here is I showed that, and then I'm gonna bring up the bubble solution right here. Yeah.
I did
Where
get the
did you-
Ulanzi. The Ulanzi.
Ulanzi?
It looks good.
Ulanzi.
Like I want to get the Ulanzi
Oh,
one
look
also
at
just to
that.
try it out. And
Yeah,
then,
I definitely bought that one. Oh, that's so
Awesome.
cool.
and that's how I got that shot.
Yeah.
That's
That's so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, and there's the shot.
That makes me want one of those now.
Jules, come on.
I recommend getting the
Yimbo will
Ulanzi one.
send you his link.
Yeah.
Yimbo, send a-
I've been wanting one of those portable smoke machines, but I was looking at them like last year, and I could, like you guys said, I could only find one company, and I did it, and it was like super expensive. And I
Yeah,
was like,
PMI. Yeah.
Maybe I'll get one later because I just photoshopped my smoke anyway. But I've always wanted one.
Ulanzi does it. I think it was $80.
Yeah, and I think
Oh,
you can
cool.
still get the Christmas sale right now. Also, pre-order it.
That's three. That's 3 times the Hulkbuster. Think about that. You haven't even opened it yet.
I'm gonna though.
By the way, I wanted to shout out to
Can't
Jules.
open and watch Die Hard.
And then watch Die Hard. With the
And
smoke
McKinney
bubble.
said he's also an Aquarius, and no one touches his toys without using hand sanitizer first.
Oh my god.
That's funny. My son's a Sagittarius, but when Chris came over and he was showing off the 78 points of articulation city dio, my son was like, I think Chris, you like picked up a toy and then you put it down, and my son's like,
No.
"Did you wash your hands?"
He's like, "Did you wash your hands before you touched that?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then
He's like,
Which
then
is-
he opened up the Omega Ranger set, and I'm like, "Oh, can I check? Can I look at this? I haven't opened mine yet because you had just given me it." And he goes, "Yeah, did you use the hand sanitizer?"
Which is so funny.
Yeah, I think
because
you had to like go somewhere, but he was like, "Yeah, can you use your hand sanitizer?"
that's
like-
really funny that you said that because my dad is a Sagittarius and we are so similar. So
Really?
yeah, and I'm not like super into astrology, but I believe in a lot of that stuff because there's so many circumstances that come up and you're like, how can this be true like all the time? So I've looked that up, and I guess like Aquarius and Sagittarius are like really good friends and they're very similar. So
Oh,
that makes
wow.
a lot of sense that he acts like us.
"Yeah, I'm also Sagittarius, but I'm not.
Oh, cool.
I don't require hand washing."
Oh, come on, dude. He learned that from someone.
I haven't asked you to wash your hands when you came over.
It's true, but I mean, I think that would have been weird if you did. I'm a Virgo fig freak. I'm a Virgo. I'm with you.
The only thing that I wash my hands before I touch is Hot Toys, just because I don't want to get anything
Yeah.
on the fabric. And Yelena's outfit is white, so
Mhm.
Oh,
that
the
stresses
white,
me
yeah.
out.
And those, if your hands are greasy, they will show up on.
When
those
I
hot
started
toys.
getting my first soft goods figures, I used to wear the white gloves.
Shrimp says white
'cause,
gloves
Cotton
only.
ones.
Yeah, well, the thing is I'm a diabetic, so my hands, especially like at this time of the year, they get really dry,
Cold. Oh.
Mhm.
and my skin starts to like flake, and then it gets like sharp little ends, and whenever I grab soft goods, I always end up tearing some of the thread with it.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So to avoid any of that, I've always wore the white gloves whenever I'm touching soft good figures because of that. Especially like during the wintertime because my hands really get dry. Like right now they're really dry, and actually my knuckles are like all split right now because of it. But it's due because of my diabetes.
Yeah, but don't you feel so fancy though with the white gloves and like gloves and stuff? I would feel so fancy doing that.
Well,
It's a great spin.
my wife made fun of me when I ordered them because they're jewelry gloves, and she
Oh,
saw
yeah.
them in the cart, and she's like, "Why did you order jewelry gloves?" I was like, "So I can mess around with my figures because they're soft goods because my hands are dry." She's like, "You're playing with your dolls with white gloves on." I was like, "They're not dolls."
How
And then
dare you.
yes, I am.
That would make your reels 10 times better if you had to like
The white gloves.
the gloves first.
You know what? I'm gonna do that on one of them.
You have, oh, dude, open up like with the pulling the one on. I swear that'll be your highest performing reel. I'm telling you
What?
right now, Pablo.
Suddenly you just go super viral.
Yeah, no, Pablo, make that your thing for all your reels where you're doing like you just have the white glove. It's very intentional. You do the smoke bubble, like do all that. Smoke bubbles and white
Smoke
gloves.
bubbles and
That'll
white
be your
gloves.
new account. Smoke bubbles and gloves.
That's awesome.
Yima, what are you in terms
I'm a
of
Taurus.
Taurus? Oh, yeah,
Loyal
yeah,
and
I can
stubborn.
see
My
that.
my best friend's a Taurus.
I can
Well,
see
there you go. See, we all get along.
that. Macho use white gloves too, huh?
I just don't touch any of the figures that have soft goods. I keep them in the box and I question why I bought them.
Yeah, you do keep in the box. I'm still waiting on the Green Ranger shot.
Never gonna come out. He looks so
Green
good
Ranger
when I don't
And
touch
the
him.
Noda Hugh Jackman.
Oh, that one's also really cool. I can't. No, never.
Get some white gloves. Get some white gloves.
Yeah, I'll join you.
I
We'll
do
do it. We'll do a collab, Pablo. I'll get white gloves too.
Let's do
Pablo,
a
I-
white glove chat.
I have white gloves for the record. When I bought way back, like if you guys all remember, one of the big toys this year was the Mezco Batman 1989 figure. Remember that? Like, so I thought that
Never
was going to be
heard
at
of
the
it.
top of a lot of top 10 lists. So I bought an acrylic display. Oh, I think Pablo, you think you were
Yeah.
the one who told me about it.
Mhm.
It came with white gloves.
Oh,
so I
did
have
it?
a set. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, man. Well, we're all in. Collaborate it up.
You all do white gloves, and then I'll use my winter gloves as just a joke.
You got to spray paint them white though.
I just want to see Toy Father posing an action figure with big
With my winter gloves.
Those puffy gloves.
The soft goods are still intact, guys.
I'm gonna
Alright.
get the mittens that peel back and then button back, so I have like the fingers.
Yes, the fingers.
So it's absolutely 0 point.
Yeah, there's no point. It's just your hands are warm.
And before I got the white gloves, I used to use the finger gloves.
Oh yeah.
That's what I used to use because I don't like gloves in general, but since my hands get so dry with soft good stuff, like I'm worried that I'm gonna end up like ripping it. So like I got used to wearing the gloves, but at first I used to wear those little finger gloves. That's what I had all the time whenever I messed with
That's
soft
actually
goods.
a really good idea. Never thought about that before.
And it also helps like if you're shooting on like glass surfaces, you don't leave your fingerprints. That kind of helps with that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah,
great
it's true.
point.
Even for something like Slog, with the dome,
With the
or
dome,
just the
mhm.
freeze, or any of those guys that I'm always worried about.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
call. Good call. And Wade Create, fellow Taurus, my man.
Bellator's. But fingerless gloves, okay. But finger gloves.
It's like toe socks.
All right, well, that's great. I'm glad that's what's all making us happy right now. Let's move on to some toy news. So every week we've been trying to do some toy news, right? No chewing.
That's right. So we pick. It's a continuation of what's making us happy. The toy news. So we plan to pick out 2 or 3 topics that show up in the news from this week or since the last time we had a show. And up first we have Revoltech's Amazing Yamaguchi Batman Arkham Knight version 1, I'm assuming.
Yeah, 1. Must get, done, cart, bought.
Yes, I think this goes up for pre-order on Friday.
That's a good looking
really?
Batman.
Come on now.
We'll order it together, Chris.
All right, fine.
Did anybody get
I'll
the
be Genki.
Did anybody get the Mafex Marvel Batman?
Jay shot
You know
it,
what?
didn't you, Shot? Or you're right.
Mashu did.
I must
So
have.
I was really close to. Ami was saying they charged me, they were going to send it, and then a day later they're saying there was something wrong with it. They're being recalled. And I was like, please just send me the Marvel one. But they took all the Marvel ones away. Machu does have a Marvel one. I don't know if he opened it up or not, but
That is wild. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that's
I really wish I had that. But yeah, this one looks great. Can't wait to see it. I love this game. or
Yeah,
these
it was such a fun
games.
game. Mhm.
Mhm.
And now I just really want that Arkham Knight one. Oof.
Yeah, speaking of this, whole Arkham trilogy, but then the outlier of Arkham Origins, I love that's another
Still a good game.
Christmas time games, another Christmas time story, beautiful imagery, and what is it? A PS3 game? They've never it's never come back around. Did they ever do a PS4 or not a 5 version? I mean,
No, they never did a 4 or
they
5,
never.
you're right.
Did they even do any remaster of that game?
Yeah, they did a remaster.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, they did. They released them like several times. There's one.
No,
on
but I know the
PS5.
trilogy, the core trilogy. I'm just wondering about Origin because, I would play that again. But
Oh.
I haven't played it since the PS3.
Oh, Origins. That I'm not sure.
Right? I feel like it's like definitely not. I don't know. They don't treat it with
I
any
do
respect. That
regret
game was
not
fun.
getting. I do regret not getting the exclusive because I would have loved to have that dial.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
with the TVs.
Yeah,
Man.
Machu just found that recently. Just got to go to a con. They'll be around. They'll be around. And Maz just found it. That's when we were talking with Maz with the last time we were on Maz's ToyBox, right? He just found that, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
I think they both found it for pretty cheap too.
This next one I put on because we haven't really done any hot toys news, but this Wolverine 1/6 scale looks amazing.
And seamless arms too is pretty good.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's the arms are seamless. The elbow joints.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Look at that
Look at that.
plastic meat right there.
Boy, don't we all wish our biceps looked like that, right, Jules?
Every day.
I need him to have a little bit more hair though on the arms.
A little bit,
he's
but
so
that's
How cool would
pretty
it be if
good.
they had
That's
rooted
pretty-
hair on those arms?
Real hair?
Like rooted hair, like you know how they do. Hot Toys is starting to do some of their head sculpts with rooted hair.
Oh man.
That would, I think that would help sell it, but also be really weird to see.
But look at the faces too. I mean,
Ever since I saw the meme about Wolverine, about his mask just being two Batmans kissing, I cannot unsee it.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
really hard to
jeez.
see.
I have not seen that, and you just ruined it.
Well, you've never
You've
known
never
that?
seen the meme?
Oh, they're
What?
smooching, baby.
Yeah, there's
Right there.
Just right down the middle of that picture.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're right.
If we were
Jeez, I've
trying
never
to,
seen awesome,
I would
though.
take this picture and like start Photoshop it so you could see it in there, but
No, I can't unsee it now. Thanks, guys. Or thanks, Jules. Oh my god.
I'll hang up now. Sorry.
and
Jeez.
luckily enough for this figure, you have like the angry face, but no, probably you have the sad face.
I like that display.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
really
I like that you can put a comic book, like any comic book you want, in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Claws.
really cool.
Claws are cool. Claws are really cool.
Do we know how
And
much
for-
this one's going to be?
Ooh, this is going to be. I can look it up. Hold on.
What price wise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 160 something or one.
What?
It's cheaper than the sideshow one. A lot of people have been saying that sideshows was like over 2 something, and this one looks better and it's cheaper than sideshows. Which it's like 160 somewhere around there, or 170, or it's not extremely
Yeah,
expensive.
it's from Hono Studio, which is kind of like a new studio that's been doing some of this stuff. And what is it? I don't.
What's up?
It doesn't say what the price is on this website that I'm looking at. But you're saying 160? That's
Yeah,
amazing.
It's between 160 180 somewhere in there. It's less than 200. I know that.
Wow.
I mean, any Hot Toys like that, I'd get.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
If Mondo was around that price for those X-Men figures, I'd consider it more.
Yeah. Cool. And the last piece of news, Hasbro and McFarlane. What?
Page punchers.
So
Anyway, I know it's the start of a relationship, but
but aren't these technically page punchers? This is a page puncher, isn't it?
isn't it? I thought that they was talking about those little
The
minuscule
small ones are page punchers too. Does anyone
Was-
know?
I don't know. I thought I saw a press release about saying specifically 3-inch, but they
Yeah.
also said specifically
really?
page puncher. So who knows what could happen? It's limited to the Hasbro owned licenses. So Transformers, Power Rangers, D&D. I don't know.
Transformers, Power Rangers, G&T, and G.I. Joe. Some G.I.
G.I.
Joe.
Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Yep.
Yeah. I'd be down for My Little Pony. Make that happen, McFarlane. My Little Pony page punchers.
Fellow brony. I do. There was a something where No Chewing drew like this like villain. It was called Filibuster for Laser Man, and I was like, "Oh, is that a Pegasus?" And he goes, "It's an Earth pony. Come on."
Where's the horn? Where's the wings? Here did it. No, it's yeah, my family loves My Little Pony, so I've seen everything.
That show was really good.
Yeah. I still watch
liked it.
Like all the new stuff as well. My daughter's real into it.
I
Yeah,
think
but
you're all in
you
real time
enjoy it.
learning that Toy Father is a brony for real. I don't think that was a joke. I think
There was a time where I was like watching all the episodes with my kids and singing all the songs. The songs were really
of
good.
course. The very first comic book, if we recall, back in May at Free Comic Book Day, I took my daughter.
Oh,
And
the My Little Pony
she,
one.
and she got a My Little Pony, and we watched the movies on Netflix. So no, I'm there. I'm there with you.
What Toy Father
like
showed
it.
me on our road trip to Legion's Con was that he has a Twilight Sparkle tattoo right across his back. So if you see him in
across
real
my
life,
back.
just ask to see it.
It's a big
Nice.
one. I believe it was Rainbow Dash, but thanks.
Well, that would be a Pegasus.
And
Yeah.
I want to confirm it is 160.
Okay.
Man, that's
Yep.
It's
crazy.
a really good price.
Yes.
Was that the Spider-Man one from a couple weeks ago? Is that by the same company as this, or is that Sideshow?
I think that's Sideshow.
Okay.
I think this is the first figure they put out at 1/6 scale. Because if you go to their Instagram, they only have Wolverine on there, and there's only like a few photos or like a few posts on their Instagram account. But I could be wrong. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Macho, the plot twist. Macho, you're on fire tonight. The kids were actually asleep, and I was watching it just by myself.
Well, the kids fell asleep, and there's a story that's unfolding, and we just need to find out what happens, and have to keep going.
They went to bed. Yeah, I couldn't just stop there. I need to see how the power of friendship was going to defeat the evil.
They were going for the elements of harmony. I need to know what the sixth one was. Come on, guys.
You went deep.
I'm with you. I've seen that movie so many times because of my daughter. So it was like
So
she'll play
good.
it- she'll play it
By
over
the
and
way,
over.
buddy, my New York Rebel. So my boy Tom asked Toy Father, "How was that strawberry shortcake figure?" Because that was the Boss Fight Studio, right?
Yes. I love that figure. It's awesome.
Oh, their strawberry shortcake figures are out already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Interesting.
from
I didn't
Boss
know
Fight
that.
Studios.
Is it
So
scented?
what? Yes. I
Oh,
was
it's
just about to
scented.
say that.
Oh, damn it!
I was just about to say that. So we went to Boston Toy Con, no
See, now
Trini and
you're
I,
making me
and
buy
we took our
toys.
kids, and my youngest bought the strawberry shortcake, and that was great because it smelled like strawberries. They had all the other ones too, which I don't know anything about strawberry shortcake lore. Just got strawberry shortcake, but it's so great. It has different face plates, different accessories. My daughter loved it so much that she was just taking photos with her iPad with it. She's like, "Look, I'm like you, Daddy," and it was awesome. It was great.
That's such a great feeling, right? When they're trying to do what you do. Like my daughter does
Yeah.
it all the time. Like I have her own little studio set up in her playroom. So whenever I'm doing my stuff, she does her
She'll
stuff.
do it too. Yeah, she'll mimic you, right? Oh, that's the best.
Or she'll
Well-
come into my studio and I step out because I need to go load up my photos into my computer, and I come back and she's already rearranged my whole setup. So I was like, this is why you have your space. This is Daddy's space.
Exactly. Daddy
You don't,
toys.
you don't touch Daddy's toys.
Yeah.
You have your toys.
Check
then-
out
and then
Chubsy
she-
Wubsy stores for them. If you
Well,
haven't.
also
nice.
while we're
And then she
there,
does throw it in my face, though, that they are going to be all hers eventually. And I was like,
Wow,
I'm not
she hit you
dying
with it?
anytime soon.
Yikes!
All right.
So I
yeah,
was like, damn.
she knows.
She does.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
hard.
that kind of cuts deep. I was like, damn.
Let's talk about toys.
I know,
Come on.
seriously. Jeez.
But back to the Chubsy Wubsy line from Machi Toy. They have them in store, but also the boys from Between Two Sentinels have a promo code going on with Chubsy Wubsies.
Ooh, nice.
I believe it's 15% off if you use code B2S15.
15. B2S 15, I think.
Machu?
Machu, put it in. Put in the chat.
But yeah, Chubsy Wubsy, for those unaware, is a awesome shop in New Jersey. Great couple that owns the shop. It's a small business. So
And currently doing a toy drive, and they just did a giveaway through my stream of a Spiro Toys Gorilla, and we love those Spiro toys over here.
Did
And
you open up this?
Rabbit Hammer, what's up? I still have to open mine. I still have. He's another one that I have to get to, man.
He's
oh,
awesome.
that one's on sale today too, off of Spiro's site. him and Thane
Tanger?
together. Yeah, for like $100
Oh wow.
combined.
I hate myself. Really?
Would you say
Both
like
for 100?
$5? Come on.
But both of them for 500 for 100?
I think so.
Whoa, that's
It's a good deal.
awesome.
That is a really
great
good deal.
While we're on just giveaways themselves, like we spend most of the time as collectors spending a lot of money on ourselves throughout the year, buying toys. I really urge everyone who's listening, everyone here, to really think about giving back in the month of December, whether it's if you see, just like last week, that the Enablers touring around did a 24-hour stream and did a fundraiser for St. Jude. And they were originally, their goal was $1,500. They raised over $5,000.
Nice.
And that was amazing. And just to give back to charity and to get people to give, I gave to that. I know Chewing did. Other people did too. If you find opportunities to help people out, just try to take them when you're in the month of December. Think about other people. I urge you to, because as No Chewing says, like sometimes there are a lot of families out there that don't have the opportunities to buy as much as we can. And so if you put a smile on their face, that makes all the difference in the world. Even if you don't see it, you know it's there. So please start thinking about other people in this month as well as like other months as well, but especially during the holiday time.
And we're, and just, we're not nowhere in particular. Like Chubsy is running one. So if you happen to be buying a toy
Use
for
that.
yourself, the instructions are right there. He will take care of all of it for you. Both of my wife's school, my school are doing toy drives. My wife just dropped off. She was so proud of the haul that she was able to drop off to. It was just awesome. So that's all. If you can swing it, if you can afford it, it definitely will help. Put smiles.
That's right.
Spaces.
A lot of schools do it. Toys for Tots, I know, is struggling this year actually to meet the same level that they had in previous years. So if you're by a Target or a Walmart, you see a toy on sale that looks kind of cool, consider if you're in that position to do so. As Chris said, some of the things that I always think about is that donated toy may become some kid's favorite toy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, some of those Ross deals, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can swing by a Ross. You guys see
Every
all
kid
those?
needs a Black Panther helmet. Just load up the cart.
Yeah. No, it's so true though.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
Yeah, there you go. Retrostorm said Sir Dork did a live stream. It's amazing. Like, that's what's so nice is that, again, it's awareness of finding the most trusted place for you to, be able to help out.
Absolutely.
That's
I know.
Dork for you, man.
D. Blake makes Mr.
Oh, and Mr. Stevie, yeah.
They're doing a fundraiser, each of them. They're doing giveaways upon that as well. So, really easy to donate and contribute.
Yeah, they're all doing different ones. I believe D. Blake Makes is doing Autism Speaks, which is something near and dear to my heart as well. So
yeah, it's that one.
Do it up. All right, let's look. Wait, how do I do this one? Go this way. Yeah. Let's go on. Are we even at the top 10 yet? Nope. Psych. Let's look at our secret hashtag from last week. That was TPC_nose rain. If you haven't checked out the episode from last week, it was a lot of fun. Muy funno. So much fun. Sorry.
So up first, we have this photo by Figure Finds. I chose this one. I love Stitch. I've never seen the Santa Stitch before. I put a smile on my face. I went into this year really looking for photography that just made me laugh or smile, made me happy, and this photo certainly did that. So
that's a great
good
one.
photo.
Is that a gingerbread house?
I think it's one of those ceramic ones you would find at like an AC Moore or something like that.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's
and
awesome.
Figure Finds I've been in group chats with for a long time, and I get just a really fun account, and also a lot of like outdoor or even just like location based toy photography. So again, just a lot of fun, a lot of joy. So it's a great account to follow.
I want this Stitch.
Yeah, this Stitch looks awesome. What is it?
I don't know. I assume Funko, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Houston Hicks, this is mine. Again, another festive shot. I forget the movie. What is this movie?
Coraline.
Coraline.
Coraline. It's all about the details, and I love the little presents and the Christmas tree in the back. Fantastic shot. Just really in the holiday season right now. Yimbo.
Yeah, this just caught my eye. It reminded me of a shot that came in first place at one point again over the last year, and it's a departure from the normal stuff that I pick, but I just thought it was really gorgeous and excellent composition, and I loved all the little homemade props and everything. And yeah, so good luck next week.
Awesome.
It's a cool shot.
So awesome. And this week, what is our secret hashtag?
Happy holidays.
I never know when Yimbo's gonna sing. It always makes me happy.
Great. Good baritone voice right there.
So yeah, this is the secret hashtag for this week is TPC_holidays. Tag your photos if you're inspired for a challenge. I'm on the lookout for holiday photos myself, but otherwise they're just letters. Tag your photos however you'd like. But in addition to that, we have a IG page, a new one, the Toy Daddies, or I think it's just Toy Daddies. Feel free to tag that profile on Instagram so we can see all the photos that get submitted.
Yeah, this is a page that we're taking out of the Pablo and Maz ToyBox playbook,
absolutely,
because
liberally stealing.
No, but
Yeah,
it's
man,
such a good idea, because this way, like with all the complications of hashtags and trying to tag, like the three, but this way, boom, the three of us can easily go there, look at the tagged tab, and nothing will be hit, just all there. So it'll be nice and easy for us to get.
In all honesty, I thought you all already had one. I didn't know you guys didn't have one.
Well, Chewy's been sitting on it for a while.
We just haven't used it.
Yes, it's on me. It's on me. I'm the one managing that one. But additionally, because we are going to the holiday season, I suspect people will be busier and busier as we approach those, cool events. I haven't run this by Toy Father Yimbo, but I'm thinking about keeping this as the hashtag for the next couple weeks.
That's fine with me.
Oh yeah, that works.
That'll be dope.
As for other accounts, also follow get_lazed for any of your Laserman related content.
Nice.
Anyway, let's move forward.
By the way,
On
can I just say,
yeah.
it's so cool that we have Jules here again, one of the official Grime City photographers, and then Pablo. And I just saw my little plunder strongs, and I'm like, man, like that's so awesome. That in case you guys don't know out there, like Pablo, his photos grace the boxes of the Lone Coconut Plunder list.
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Congratulations
that's
again,
awesome.
man. I'm gonna
Thank you, man.
continually
Thank you.
shout that. That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome that both of you are both here, and we are so happy to have you here. That's again continuation of what's making us happy. Thank you so much.
No, thank you
Thank
for
you
having me.
guys.
Yeah.
So that actually, Yimbo, what a great segue. You're such a great host, buddy. Lost in translation, because you're here, you have some features for us that you just want to, talk or just show everyone on the chat who you appreciate, who may be inspiring you, who you feel like needs some love as well. Let's get into them. Max Fisher.
Max.
We all know him.
Max Fisher. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, this unreal work every time. I also think he edits on his phone. I'm
Yeah.
not 100% on that, but like people that do that, it's just unreal. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that capacity to do that.
My eyes aren't even good enough.
Yeah.
But
can't do it
yeah,
on my phone.
I just loved his work, and every time he posts, because it's like I don't know how to explain it. He's telling like a really cool story, but it's nothing that's like complicated.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, here's this photo of Spider-Punk playing guitar in his apartment, and it's like one of the coolest pictures you'll ever see.
Yeah.
Just everything. It's just like a very simplistic story, but just done so well and so clean and shot so well. The lighting's always nice. Like I just love everything that he does. Every picture he makes.
Yep.
Yeah, you just reminded me of one of the ones that what we talked about once was Deadpool, like chroming up the like cleaning up his
Yes.
Vespa and like
Yes.
chroming that, And then that's where I think that's where we found out. He was in the chat like that. Yeah, he's a phone editor, which, for me, I'm saying I edit on my phone, but I do all practical. I'm just tweaking like settings, like
Yeah.
he actually is.
Slide here.
Yeah, that's
a
me.
little slide here.
Yeah, nothing crazy, but like
Let's see
the
what
fact that he's
exposure
able
does today.
oh, do
How
as
much texture do I need?
Yeah.
No, my
Max
fat
is-
fingers won't let me do it on that on that small screen.
Yeah, I
There's
use
no
an
way.
iPad with the Apple Pencil. It's easier.
But yeah, I thought when I went to his account again, I thought he would have like 50,000 followers, and I was like, wow, he needs a lot more love. So that was why I picked his account. I just love his stuff.
Mhm.
Check out Mac. Picture everyone. Give him a follow. Lineworks. Oh, he's no stranger to TPC.
Yeah, super nice guy. I've been following him for a couple of years now, and same thing. I'm like, oh man, I thought he had way more followers than he does, and I know that he makes a lot of his own dioramas.
Wow.
So because a lot of his stuff is 1/6, and I'm like, oh, where did you get this, set up? And then he'll send me like pictures of the foam before he like put the brick in it or he cut it. I'm like, wow, you did this yourself. So I just think he doesn't get enough credit for his dio building and putting it all together. And then he has a lot of crossover stuff that I like a lot. I don't know. Same thing with Max. It's just like very clean and like his idea, like you get it immediately, and they're just fun to look at. Like I love his Marvel stuff. He did one where it was Stan Lee and he was like signing comic books at a convention or something, and he had all the crates with all the comic books that I think he made himself by hand, and just I just know how much work he puts into his stuff, and everything he does comes out amazing. So I definitely wanted to give him a shout out for sure.
Fantastic. Jason B. Michael, OG.
Yeah, so I picked two people that I thought needed like more love because they're so talented, and then I picked two people that I find really inspiring. So Jason is one of the people that I find really inspiring, and he's helped me a lot in the past. Like he taught me like how to make trees and stuff. This was like a couple of years ago. He was nice enough to like let me know how he did that, and he has sent me some stuff too. Just a great guy, and everything that he does is just same thing. Like exactly what his idea is, whether it's a crossover or if it's a straightforward thing, and he just has fun with it, and everything is so great. Like this is a perfect example of what I mean. Like I think that picture is hilarious.
Mhm.
But yeah, I just find his work really inspiring and fun.
That panda is like so out of place, but so in place. I love it.
And again,
I like-
sorry
about that. I really love his whiplash photo with
Oh yeah.
Spider-Man and Doc Ock.
I was just gonna say again, he's a really super nice guy. He helped me like with the multiverse turtle shot a while back. Give me some great advice. So yeah, just another awesome dude. So again, reach out to people, pick their brains. He's one that will help.
Yeah, all around awesome guy, awesome work. And this guy, what is there to say really?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, look at this
Just-
photo.
Jax, I love him. He's a great guy. I wouldn't be in the hobby without him. Super nice, super generous, and I love all of his work. And that's what got me into taking pictures in the first place, because I was seeing all the stuff that I love, Marvel, Star Wars, in a completely different way. Yeah, and he's always open to answer questions or just talk in general, and he's just a great guy. And then he moved over to stop motion, and those are fantastic as well. And it's just awesome to see him go up and up and up and all the things that he's accomplishing now. But I love his work. And he just posted something the other day. It was like a mashup of Breaking Bad and Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, that show was great. Yeah.
Yeah, two of my favorite things. So that was just awesome.
I like that he did both. He did Doc and Marty as Breaking Bad, and then he did them as next to the DeLorean. He did both shots, so that was awesome.
Yeah. The same thing with everybody that I mentioned. Just all nice people. Great work.
Those are some great features. Thanks for sharing, Drills.
Mhm.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, Pablo.
Oh, here's that guy.
Here we go.
Him in his
First
head nod.
one. Oh wait, sorry. Wait, where did your
Wait.
features go? Hold on.
Okay, Pablo. Rattle me a handle.
Wait. Say it again. I'm sorry. You broke up, or is it?
Yeah,
me breaking up?
got a little glitchy on us.
No, you guys are cheap.
I heard that one.
Give me a username. I'll bring it up on Instagram right now.
Oh, my PO _ ToyBox. Oh, wait.
No,
Gabriel.
Gabriel person. Gibalda?
Gibalda. Mm-hmm. He was the first one.
What happened? I did this morning.
Sorry, buddy. All right.
And I picked the Batman. The Batman's the one that I picked. That one right there. Yep.
Ooh, yeah. I was about to say, like, I just saw he posted a banger. I was trying to think of what it was. Yep.
Yeah.
That was it.
Initially, I was gonna pick the one that my brother convinced him to do, and he used a bobblehead of me. Like, he did the box of me of my logo. But I saw this shot, and this shot was just like too good not to feature. And I don't think he has enough followers for the amount of work that he does. So he was on my top that I wanted to show some love to.
I just realized the two Mezits on the
yeah.
over here. Yeah. That's incredible. I'm assuming customs, but if
and it's funny because he hates Mezits. He hates those Mezits. So
really?
he'll customize them, but he hates them. He's not a fan of them, but he'll use them because for the Monday Mesco. He's not a fan of the Mezits. He wants to always torture them and do something with them.
Well, these came out great.
Yeah.
I have the next ones lined up.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Hold on. Keep talking about this one. Let me just pull up that last one.
Hold on.
Mezits, awesome. Great.
Love Mezits.
If you want to go to the shot that I was talking about, back out a little bit. It's a little ways down. Keep going. That's a funny shot too. I love that. Man, he's so creative with the stuff that he does. That's why I'm so surprised on the amount of followers that he has. Like, he should have some more people following him.
Oh, I didn't even see this one.
That's awesome. Wow. That's awesome.
Wow.
Right
Great
there.
guy. Oh, this one?
Yeah. The next one. The one before that.
Oh, nice.
So when we were at Legion's Con, I had showed my brother that he did the Coca-Cola machine out of paper. Like, he designed the whole thing out of paper, and then he had mentioned that he had thought about making a vending machine. And then my brother threw the idea. Like, yeah, you should do the vending machine, but Gabriel wasn't sold on it. Until my brother said, you know what, you need to do like an exclusive figure of me. Like, that's the exclusive figure that you need to get out of the vending machine. So he made the whole box with my logo, and he put my stats on there. And
that's
and if you can see him opening the box, you see the top of my head, like it's a bobblehead. It's just a ball-headed little Mezit thing.
I want this figure.
I'm interested in the stats. What are we looking at? 1,154 photos. Wows per minute. 98,000. Good job.
But what's your power?
He didn't put I forgot
smoke
what he had told me. Smoke bubbles and white gloves.
White gloves and smoke bubbles. All right. Well, that was great. J-Balda, great to meet him in person. Like, when I saw him at Legion's Con, I geeked out because oh my god. I was like, oh my god. We had such an amazing, like, we locked eyes, we talked to each other. I recognized his, he had a huge sticker on. It was really good of him to have this huge sticker that had his name on it. It was awesome to meet him. And every time I saw him, I was so excited to see him and just talk to him. And he was at your table.
He's an awesome guy, man. Yeah, he was
really
fun
just
to hang out
nice
with.
guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, the next one. Draven Torres Photography.
Oh, nice.
His work is awesome. It's a little on the dark side, but I like it. But he does some like his lighting is so gorgeous.
So good.
That dark, moody lighting that he hit in all his shots. Like he's telling a really great story in all his shots, and he also doesn't have a whole lot of followers. Also, and I was like, man, he needs some love too.
So is this the Morbius I just bought?
Yes, but it's
Is that Smy's body?
that I don't know, but I do like this custom though.
I think that's Gambit's coat, Smy's bare chest.
That's a Mezco Gambit coat.
Oh, is it? Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. Great. Remember to follow these people, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chris, click that follow button.
Did I follow?
I'm following them all.
Sorry.
Just, I'm just messing with you.
That's awesome. And then I will share for who's this other guy? Where's the other guy? Nope, not that one yet. Corona 4.
Yeah, Nate.
Oh,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is such an awesome shot too. And Nate's such an awesome person, man.
That's what I was about to say, man. Just like
Yeah.
another great dude chopping it
Mhm.
up with, talking toys. Like, oh man, I was just at the bar at Legion's Con. It was
It's more messes up here.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that candy cane just pointing at the other guy. So good.
So good.
So
So good. The
I love
details.
Wade. This is great, man. Wade creates saying, "Love this content too." Giving accounts love and scrolling their pages. Yes, that's what we love. That's great to hear. So we appreciate that. This is also they appreciate. It's all being reciprocated. That's wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Nate's work is awesome. His work with the, I love his account because he shoots a variety of stuff, which is awesome. He always has something different, and I love his Mythic Legion shots also.
Like,
I love that.
That's
Power
great.
glove. Fantastic.
That's awesome. And what's up, Hank? And how you doing, buddy?
All right, let's go to this other one. And it's this last guy. I don't know if we know him. I don't know. He's all right. Simon Toast.
Oh, there you go.
Diamond.
Hey, he's a good guy.
He's
met
a
him for the
great
first
guy.
time. I met him for the first time at Legion's Con this year, which is awesome. Like I mean, I've known him through the chats and stuff, but like I met him in person there at Legion's Con this year, which is pretty cool.
When we were in the lobby together, like Pablo, like all of us were like sharing pizza, hanging out. Late in the night, I turned to Simon Toast. I'm like, listen, I wasn't expecting to have all these conversations that were not toy photography related. We talked about everything. We talked about political stuff. We talked about growing up in Texas. We talked about so many different things. And I was like, and I'm really happy that we got to talk to each other like this. And he said the same thing. And it was just, that's why I love that con, Chewy, as you said, because we just got to talk. It wasn't just about toy photography. It was just about getting to know people as people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jules, you got to come next year.
Jules, do it.
Jules,
Come on.
it's the least
Baby.
thing about Legion's Con. It's the thing about it is that it is clearly focused on mythic and cosmic figures, but I would say of the majority of the time spent that weekend, very little about mythic and cosmic Legion.
So
Yeah,
Simon
it's such a fun
Toast,
show.
check him out.
Yes,
He's
follow
awesome.
Simon Toast. Yeah, he also. I'm surprised on his following too. Like he needs more love too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all those
Create.
people you featured, I wasn't following 3 of them, so I'm excited to check out their work after.
Yeah, I just caught some people too. So thank you guys. Wait, create. Hey, I'm not just a pretty face.
Oh my god! All right,
We get to say hi to Jay, TMNT 1987. What's going on, buddy boy?
hey Jay.
What's going on?
What Behind the Plastic, who are again, they cranked out so many awesome interviews this year. I know
did.
they're on hiatus until next year, but man, like I think 52 or so. How many are up there? That's ridiculous. It was a lot.
Wow.
They talked to so many of our fellow community members. So
It's awesome.
keep on killing it, boys.
Keep on keeping on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now it's time to get into
I feel like we should rename the show considering we just get into the top 10 right now.
Well, this is a very good time to throw out that I did drop the ball this week, and I didn't get to send my questions out. So here's what I'm going to do. I already had the thought that
You're gonna make the answers up.
No. I'm going to. So this way, this will, like we've been having a blast. So we want to celebrate and talk about them, but I'm still gonna send out my questions, and I'm gonna give them a little like solo Yimbo reel if they get back to me. So I'll do that. All
Drop
right.
that Grimes one first. Why don't we start with, I guess, Jules, what do you think about this photo? Color a dude 1876, and I hope that's not when the year he was born.
I don't think so.
I'm not judging.
No judging. If
So
I am
I didn't-
judging, amazing.
I didn't look at any of the top 10 this week because I wanted to be completely surprised by what you guys were going to show. And it's so funny that there's a Mario one because I think my nephew has watched the Mario movie 5 times in the past 3 days. Like every time I go see him, he's watching it. I'm like, you watching this again? So
I feel your pain.
I think this is really cool. Do you know if they tried to use the what's the effect called with the reflection?
Didn't send out
ghost-
his
the
name.
ghost
Sergeant
mirror
Pepper's,
effect?
Sergeant Pepper's Ghost.
Yeah, is there
Pepper's
some of
Ghost.
that? Is there some of that going on with the dog on the chain? What's it called? Sorry, I forget.
Oh, Chain Chomp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're not sure because Yimbo didn't send out his answers. So
I know. Yeah, this is on me. This is why I'm confessing.
I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
we'll have to find out. We'll have to
Yimbo,
find out.
I'm sorry you beat yourself up. I had to. That was like
I know.
that was a lob. She gave me a lob and
I know it's fine. It's all good. It's all
I hit
good.
it out of the park.
They did a really good job with the reflection of like fire, like under his hat with the
Yeah.
red, and then on top of the Goomba, right? That's how you say it. On top of his
Yeah,
head.
it's a Goomba.
It always seems yeah. It is
I say
great.
it like a-
wow.
Like a New Jersey Italian. A
You
Goomba.
do. Say it right. Say it right.
That's how
It's
he
a flying
sounds like in
Goomba.
real. When you
flying
see him in
Goomba.
person, that's how Yimbo talks.
Yeah.
Pablo,
By the
what are you
way-
thinking? Oh,
By the
sorry.
way, you guys will all laugh again. For those of you guys that have been out there that have been watching each week, talking incessantly about how my son is super into Pokemon. Yeah, all of a sudden the script is flipped. He's back on Super Mario out of nowhere, and we're like,
Oh, really?
perfect, just in time for Santa.
Just in time for Santa to
Oh, great.
Started Jules. Why we watched the movie at least 2 or 3 times already. Like the
And
last
now-
week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got all
he's
the,
same with him. He's like super into it all of a sudden.
so
He
you
liked
got
it when
all-
it came out, but
My
so you
daughter
got-
loves
I
that.
guess you got
Peaches
all the
song.
Pokemon, right? Presents.
Oh
and
yeah,
now he wrote a letter to
Santa's bringing
Santa.
nothing but Pokemon, and now
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 he
he wants
wants
Mario.
all the.
Well, Yimbo, you know how to course correct this, right? You just have to sit him down and just be like, "Hey, I'm putting on this movie. You want to watch with me?" And you just roll through content for the next 2 weeks, and he's gonna
Right,
be like, "I love
right.
Pokemon."
I know. Again, these are my kids, and I do the same thing where it's just like my fandom. It's just I jump around. I can't, I get excited. I get
Yep.
excited, and then wait, new shiny thing. Ah.
TBC eventually time. I love that.
That's actually really good, Wade. I might next week's episode might be that.
TBC eventually time. Pablo, I'm sorry.
Oh,
what
I
were
like
you
the
saying
top
with
10
this
at
one?
10 too. Top 10 at 11.
Top 10 at 11. Yeah.
No, the shot's great. I like the composition. The only thing that's drawing me my eye is that weird I guess the jump effect that's on the ball and chain. I think it needed to be feathered out a bit more.
I don't think
or-
that's a jump effect. I think isn't that the chomp?
The
Like,
chomp.
Oh, yeah.
or the
it's like
chomp, or the chomp effect. I think it needed to be either like lowered the opacity so it's not so prominent because it looks too prominent. So my eye gets dragged a little bit that way. But other than that, the lighting's fantastic on it. I love the shot and the composition. At first I was debating whether I wanted to see some more rim light behind Mario's head, the hat, but actually I think I like it the way it is.
Yeah, coming out of that kind of, because of the darker cave up
Mhm.
top look. Yeah. That's good stuff. So
Good
is it
shot.
Color a Dude 1876? I will be in touch and I will give you a little solo reel. All right. I got you. I got you.
Damn.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay.
I got that new Ulanzi microphone. I can like bang these things out. I like
Oh,
they're so nice now.
I know what happened. I see what happened. These are your features.
Oh, the features are.
Whackity schmackity do.
I was gonna say he made the top 10.
I like it. Well, I mean, that's his brother, Balder, instead of G Balder. We could talk about J Balder.
J Ball.
Oh, this is a fun shot.
Yeah. All right. So this account, can you guys help me pronounce it? Because like I
No,
go
can
back
you
and
help
forth
us,
with
Himbo?
him.
Because you're usually
No,
pretty good
Yimbo,
at this.
you go. We'll follow.
Gangy wifery. This is
Okay.
terrible because I talked to this guy. I just wish him happy birthday the other day. His stuff is so sick. If you go look at his account, the
Mhm.
reels, he creates all this. He's another
Yes.
one that's just like magical, like just can
His
whip these things
blockbuster
up.
one.
Yeah,
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Tremendous work. So I feel bad that I'm mispronouncing. I'm sure butchering your handle, but what a great guy, nice guy, and again, just the artistry.
Wait, hold on. I
So-
want to show off that blockbuster one because
Oh, the blockbuster. Yeah.
where is it? Is it
Remember, don't play the music for the YouTube purposes. Just
all right? Going back to posts.
Yeah.
So this is just inside of it, but
yeah.
where is the?
I
Oh,
think
he must. Does he
No,
do reels as reels? Yeah.
Yeah, it's on his real. It's one of the.
It's got to be that first one. Check that first
think
one.
it is that
It's
first
probably
one.
most recent one. Yeah.
Yeah. There we
Yep, that's it. Yep.
go. Already because this is hyperlapsed. The patience on this person to do all this.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
awesome. I still have my pink foam that I never did anything with. I want to like spend more time. I really do enjoy like the crafting and like watching this. It's like, yeah, that's stressful. My back kind of hurts from like thinking leading over, but then it is also calming and nice. And I don't know. I think I want to do some groundwork. That's where I decided. I think I need grounds. Like I want to. Duarte Studios kind of fired me up.
Yeah.
So not as I can't do that. I'm starting with
This is awesome.
flooring. I'm starting.
Come on, make a Yimbo Buster and
Oh my gosh. This is
Wow, that's
incredible.
great.
I mean, this is something like Dwayne Shoots Toys. Like be able to create to that level of detail and amazing work. So
I
it's
totally
fun.
buy this Dio.
you should go ask him.
Hey, how much?
My
Hey,
first
man.
job was working at Blockbuster, so
Oh,
Was it
really? Nice.
Did you love it?
I actually did, except on Wednesdays it was really rough because nobody came in, and it was the time where that
Wednesdays? Wow.
that John C. Reilly parody of the Johnny Cash. What's the name?
Oh,
Walk
walk
Hard.
hard.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk hard.
So
Walk hard.
so no, there was the TVs and they would play like the promotional whatever. So it was him going Ring of Fire like a million times, and I was like, I cannot take this. Please turn it off. So that was terrible when
too
that
funny,
movie
and I
was
know
coming
what
out.
yeah.
But other than that, it was fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Doing the call list was not fun when people's movies were late and you had to call them and tell them.
Hey,
Oh.
here's a quick little fun side quest for the chat. What are things at work, like at some point of your life that you just like? For me, it was Zephyr's song, Red Hot Chili Peppers, when I worked at Houlihan's.
Oh,
That was
Zephyr's
CD.
song is so good.
No, I know, but not when you hear it 50 times
50
during a shift.
times, yeah.
I couldn't, so I like I have a physical. So, is there anything else that anybody else has that I don't know? I think that's a funny question. Zephyr song, man, I can't listen to it. That was 20 years ago.
I don't think I have any songs like that. The closest ever was when I used to work in filings in college and a little bit of high school, but during the holidays and it'd be like Christmas for like 2 months. They would play on a loop, and it wasn't like Spotify. They were paying for like a service,
CD.
so, like 45 minutes of like that, and then it repeats and over and over again. And I just remember straighten up the sweaters every 45 minutes at the start of the playlist, being like, as people like tear through clothing. I'm like, oh my god. If I still
Anyone in
look
the chat, if you have a song that gives you a physical reaction like that, please put it in there. I can't think of anything.
Which is something for work. Like think about at some point has there been a thing at work like Jules was saying that just it
I
sticks
would
with
say
you now.
I think I make this joke all the time. You listen to Ben Harper, it brings back stories or brings back those painful memories of those breakups. That's it. Me
I would
hunting
have
up
to say
Brian
the
my-
music from Olive Garden.
Ooh, all right.
That
Can't do it.
because I mean, I worked the 8-hour shifts, and it's like that same playlist all day for 5 days straight. I was like, shit.
Pablo.
It's like,
all you can eat breadsticks. Come on.
that was the only good thing about it. And then the Super
So much
Toscana, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was good too.
Yep.
Well, back to Gangy Wife.
It's Johnny. We can call him Johnny. Johnny,
Johnny,
boy.
yeah, call him
All right,
Johnny.
the Johnny.
Don't you just feel bad for this kid? Like, come on. We all know
I mean, he looks really happy to be getting it. So
I don't know if I feel
but
sorry
we all know
for
what's
him
how is this gonna
or
end.
Chucky though, because that face that thing is scarier than a good guy doll. You know what I mean?
That's
So it's
true.
like-
Chucky might be scared of this kid.
I hope he got his BB gun too, because he's gonna need it.
I mean, think about the deal. 90% off.
90%
deal.
off. What is that?
You should
10
have
bucks?
2 in the cart.
Oh my god, 2.
No.
That's the sequel everyone wanted to see, Chucky's.
Do you think if they got 2 though, that the 2 Chuckies would fight each other over the kid?
Like Godzilla and the other.
Oh,
Do you think it would just like
Godzilla
even
type
it out?
movie.
we got to make that happen.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, that's fantastic.
Really
Work.
nice job, Johnny.
Nice job, Johnny.
Number 8.
The creative chip.
Oh yeah, his work, his work, man, is insane too. His setups, and I love all his reels when he does the reels behind his work and stuff. It's insane on how he captures certain photos. It's like, holy crap! It's like I didn't even think about doing something like that.
Yeah, his stuff is awesome. It's like very simplistic ideas, but with big impact.
Yeah,
I guess is how I would explain it.
Yep.
I think I first discovered this account on YouTube actually for like a more extended behind the scenes type setup shots.
Yeah, he does have a YouTube channel. That's right. Yep.
Batman doesn't look too happy about what was written about him. He's like, you know what? I am a menace now. Forget it.
Good, I can take it.
Nice, Chippo.
That's why I like that guy that fires the Justice League. Have you guys ever seen those videos?
Oh yeah, Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah, yeah, dude. Those. God, he's so funny in that straight. Like, I'm so happy he brought back his Batman because he did that stuff years ago.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god, yeah. But again, go check that out. But man, I just had to follow this guy. I didn't know shit before, but wow,
Yeah, his work is insane.
And this is such a cool picture. Oh, that's awesome.
So great.
I love the light on the one eye too.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not like distracting. It
Yeah.
adds to it. It just makes him look like he is mad.
Mm-hmm.
So like, is he or isn't he?
And the orange works, like that warmer light,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, because he's
tone.
got that cinematic lighting. He's got a little bit of the blue and then the orange and then
Yeah.
that green tone. So like it's got that cinematic look to it for sure.
Mhm. Bat can't. Let's wait. Machu says, yeah, just it's so damn cinematic and good. And then going back to our other question to the group, Tommy Boyd, New York Rebel said, I worked at a movie theater, and same as Law said, the same trailers over and over. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's killer, especially when the movie's terrible.
Mhm.
Like worst movie that you hated seeing other than that trailer.
Just imagine listening to John C. Reilly sing every 20 seconds
Ugh.
for 8 hours a day.
No.
It's like,
Why didn't they just put movies on? Why did they put the trailer on?
I don't know. It was just like a it must have been like a VHS in the back that they put in, and it was just like whatever new was coming out. It was like a loop.
I'm fairly certain in
brutal.
Guantanamo Bay they had the same tactic, like play the same loop over and over again like that.
The
It's a
only
John
thing
C. Riley strategy.
the only thing that I could compare it to is like in
Not
The
John
Walking
C.
Dead.
Reilly.
The thing I could compare it to is The Walking Dead when they threw Daryl in that room and they played that song over and over and over.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Right?
exactly what it was like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except that you could get Swedish fish every like couple minutes.
It was like they wanted information out of me, but I just didn't know what it was.
I will tell you. Please just make it stop.
I'll tell you anything.
Oh, that's funny. The creative chip, fantastic number 8. Let's move on.
Number 7.
I love his
Black Bear
pose. In this.
Studios.
Is he like? What's that remind me of?
Karate Kid or something.
Yeah, but
yeah.
there's a is there a one where it's making fun of Karate Kid? I don't know why it kind of reminds me like it's like a what's that called? What's the term? I can't think of the word now.
Parody.
A parody. There you go.
Yeah, like is Pete just being goofy, like looking at like doing the karate kick, like the crane pose, kind of like in the reflection of the building? I don't know. Like, is he just being silly? I don't know. Is that what you're going for, Pablo?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. It kind of gives me that. I mean, I love it, but it kind of gives me that sense like he's making fun of the Karate Kid. It's like, yeah, I can do that here against the wall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, Black Bear must have used some white gloves because I don't see any fingerprints on this glass. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm telling you, man, those white gloves.
I love when people do the Spider-Man reflective on building pictures. They're always so cool.
Yeah.
That reflection really just pulls it off. Is that it? Do you think that's a Digirama?
Ooh, I'm looking at the original post. If you swipe over, there's a whole behind the scenes video, and even just the name of this is called the Spider Fist Dance, and it's Spidey's creating his own kung fu fighting style, the Spider Fist. But I don't want to read any more because you may have gotten answers. So
I do have answers actually.
All right.
Well, thank you. This Spidey shot was done for my fighting pose challenge, and the pose was inspired by Bake anime. Did I say that right?
I want to say yes, but I could be
Bake.
wrong.
I'm gonna say yes.
The Sentinel Spidey excellent articulation made it easy to get into this pose. I also ripped off the original webs that came attached with those hands, and I used a glass floor to reflect the background displayed on the monitor. Digirama. That was angled at 45 degrees. What do you love about the Toy
cool.
community? I love talking to the community during my lives and even meeting them in person, and just recently at ToyCon in New Jersey. Yimbo, did you run into Black Bear Studios? I know Danny did. Danny, aka Toy Addict 17.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or maybe we were strangers in the mist. I'm not sure. I don't know if I've ever met Blackbeard because I have a pretty good memory about like faces and that type of stuff. So I don't think so.
I think he was rolling with waist snaps from what the photos I've seen.
Okay. All right. Well, now I know. So keep an eye out next time.
Nice.
Number 6. Oh, it's our buddy Marco, Action Figures Dreamer. Yes, Christopher? No?
Chris, you good?
Are you muted?
You here?
Sorry, Yimbo, why don't you start?
Well, we know Marco's work. We've got, he's been just one of our longtime buddies, and the three of us have been able to do a bunch of collabs in the past. And his stuff is spectacular. Again, another really amazing photographer and editor. And yeah, I'm digging the composition of this. I love the pose right there. And now we can, that'll be my little contribution. I love his work. He knows how much I gush over it when I see it. So it's awesome.
Pablo, what do you think of the shot?
I love the shot. I love the setup. Like it, and the colors are like they're not extremely vibrant, but they're vibrant enough that you can. It's not overshadowing Miles in the shot because you know that Miles, like anything that deals with Miles, is like there's a lot of color and a lot of pop because he does graffiti work. So like all the colors on here work well with Miles, and I love the pose that he has on there.
Mm-hmm.
Jules?
I think it's really cool. I like how the environment has like the painted look.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just wondering, is it like a digirama and then he kind of like layer masked under like the bottom half of Miles's hand so it looks like he's on it? I'm just wondering how it was done. And I like the pose a lot because it's like, is he doing a trick for us? Is he chasing us? It kind of could be either. And I like that. But yeah, I really like the painted look of the background to match, the style of the cartoon. It's really cool.
Well, I think Marco is taking a break, and this photo was actually taken a long time ago in terms of January, almost a year from now. So it's been a while, and I don't have answers, but Marco, if you are listening, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, I was just trying to search for the this photo, realizing that it's not what I went through his last 30, 40, and this wasn't one of them. So yeah, you're
January 17th, 2022.
It's a little ways down. Yeah. I'm looking at it now. It doesn't show up behind the scenes. At least it doesn't look like it. Because I don't know.
It has three different.
He's got two different shots because the other one was a collab, the collab shot.
Marco, if you're listening, we'd love to hear from you. Miss you, buddy. Let's move on.
5.
Ooh, nice.
97 parsecs photography. Whew. So much going on. Let's have the guests go first. Or actually, no chewing. What do you think?
Oh, I just love this effect that the light with the green light around. His name is Balin, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's just done exceptionally well, considering the holocron that he's holding up.
Jules?
Yeah, I just love how full the frame is, like the composition of it. Like your eye never gets bored. Like there's always something else to look at. And the light too, like I like how it's underneath his beard, and then from the holocron you can see like a little bit on the top of his hair and his eyebrow. I think that's really good. They included that.
Yeah.
Not all of it's coming from the bottom. But yeah, just how full the frame is. It's awesome. Like it's really enjoyable to look at because you can just like ping around. There's something new.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, Ray Stevenson.
Yep.
Yeah.
So sad. So sad. He was like one of the best things of that show.
Mm-hmm.
Pablo, what do you think?
I agree with everything she said. I do love the Dutch angle on here too. Like it works really well with this. And yeah, the light, that green light and the red in the back. They're complementary colors, so it works really well for this shot. And he's got enough of that green light on him and the red light on him as well. And then he also has a touch of the white light, so it doesn't get drowned out by the two lights, the two colors. So it's well composed, well lit, and the environment is really well done.
Yeah, he did a great job touching that tilt.
Yep.
I'm in love with the just being this circle of skulls and skellies all around. I just love how he framed it up. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, he says, thank you very much. What's the story behind the picture? One of the most interesting parts about the Ahsoka show was Balin and his mysterious quest for power. And I wanted to do my own version of that, but in this photo form, with him going to Dathomir to learn magic or something along those lines. I used a fish tank, rocks, plants, and plants to really sell the whole Dathomir look. Then used the Lume Cube lights to get the green magic, smoke, and red backlighting. I also placed Balin on the top of the green light so it looked like the smoke was surrounding him and illuminating him. What are you enjoying about the toy community right now? I'm really enjoying the variety and focus of new figures that maybe aren't made by big companies like Hasbro or Mattel. I've
Mm.
been seeing new brands and new toy lines come out, and I wouldn't have found without seeing them in other people's toy picks. And of course, that's led me spend a lot of money. Of course, yeah, you and me both, buddy.
We feel that pain. We do.
Yeah. Congratulations, 97 Parsecs Photography. Fantastic photo.
Four. Switch it up.
Sketches Toy Corner. What's up?
So this is a neat mashup. If I'm not mistaken, those are Power Ranger bad guys.
Yes, I think they are.
So on a future show, we're gonna have to teach Jimbo about Power Rangers.
Yes.
He knows almost nothing. He knows I
I'm
think
with,
I'm
I'm with you,
covered.
Yimbo. I'm with you, Yimbo. The
I'm
only
learning.
villains I know are putties. That's
I'm
all I got.
learning.
Jules, are you a Power Rangers fan?
So when I was a kid, I did like the Power Rangers, and I watched it a ton as a kid. But as I grew up, I didn't stay with it, so I forget like a lot of
Mm.
Same
stuff.
here.
Yeah,
Same
totally.
here.
And when you were a kid, I was in high school and I watched this. So yeah, awesome.
I don't even know where. I didn't get into the Power Rangers until way, way later. But I only watched the Mighty Morphin. That was the only one that caught
Yeah.
my eye for a little while.
Yeah,
Anything after that was just like no. Like and
I used to
didn't-
have.
No,
Oh,
go
I
ahead.
used to have the Red Ranger white gloves.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Is that what
It
you
was
used to touch your figures?
Yep. To get them out of the attic. I got them at Toys R Us. It's like they go to here, and then it had a like a little button in the thumb, and then it would make sound like you would say like it's morphin time or whatever. It had sound.
That's awesome.
They were like leather white gloves.
Those
That's
are the
awesome.
gloves you need to find, Pablo.
Right? Those are the white gloves
Power
I need to find. Yeah, Power Rangers. I'll need to look for the Green Ranger ones. So that way I can. This is a nice shot though. Very
It's a
nice.
great shot,
Yeah.
right?
Well lit. The composition is fantastic. He's got a slight Dutch angle on there. And with the amount of stuff he has on there, nothing's competing with each other. Like your main focus is Superman, and your eye still gets drawn to him. And then you work from Superman, you work your way out from who he's fighting with. So it's well done.
Well,
Way to
you know me.
describe
This is one of my favorite techniques because I use it within my own photography.
Tight.
But again, just like framing within a frame and how the depth that's created, like with the what are their names?
The cogs.
And a putty.
And a putty. Yeah, like that's the only one I know is the putty. It's the only one I remember.
There's two putties.
Are there two?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this yeah. And then there's okay. But that's very cool. So there's a lot going on. It's very cool to see all of this action and all of these figures in there because there's even one tucked in underneath the guy on the left, but behind Superman's cape. So is that 1, 2,
Oh, yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6 bad guys maybe in there?
I have to imagine Superman would tear through these 5 pretty quickly.
Oh yeah.
Because 2 are made out of clay, and then they're all just like
But Chewy,
Army
they're made
fodder.
from magic.
magic.
Oh, that's his weakness. That kryptonite.
Kryptonite magic.
Damn, you're right. All right, so the machine people would go down quick.
Yeah, you're probably right. Putties, maybe.
Putties might take a little while.
Magic clay people are Superman's biggest weekness.
Do you have any answers from Sketches Toy Corner?
We do. So the first question we always ask, tell us about the photo. Second one about what's making you happy. The response was, I wanted to shoot something with the Hush Superman. So I paired them with my favorite army builders. Cross your universes, people. I want to do a play on evil soups. I'm not a fan of good boy soups. Dial by extreme sets with some Tally Mac Batcave. Whoa, with some of the Tally Mac Batcave with a few lights. And there's my picture. Slight post-work in Lightroom and my exposure and contrast. As far as what's making me happy coming to the end of 2023 is my growth in this art form and, to be recognized for it. Cool.
Nice.
Sweet. Yep.
Sketches
dope
Toy Corner. Congratulations. Pablo, do it.
Number 3.
Yes.
Jules, get ready. You can take the 2 or the
Jules
1.
is next. Jules is next. He's preparing you. What's up, Danger?
Oh, this is such an awesome shot.
Talk about it.
No, I just love the composition. Like it's a simple composition. Everything's centered, but it works well. Usually, you don't want to center everything, but here it works because of the amount of stuff he has in there, and then the way he has those figures on the bottom with the hands creeping out of underneath the bed, and him just chilling, just smoking.
Yeah.
It's just a fantastic shot because you know Constantine ain't gonna deal with this. Like doesn't want to deal with it, but he's gonna throw it down. So, but he's just chilling, smoking a cigarette, letting them come out from underneath the bed. But it's just so well composed, and the lighting on here, that tint, that almost turquoise blue, and then with the white, and then he has a subtleness of like warmth coming out from underneath. It's just it's beautifully done.
Jules?
Yeah, I agree. This one's really cool because it's like I feel like we never see something taken like this, like so close and then so centered, like Pablo said. Like it's so cool that that this works because it's cut right in half with the bed, and it's a white object too. But I like how they with the light they played off. Like I think it works so well because it's like 2 different worlds. Like he's up there smoking and it's him, and then like the evil's underneath. So that's why there's like the blue and the red, and we just see it as 2 different worlds together, and it's just an awesome concept. It's done really well.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great interpretation too.
I know.
I was gonna say I really like the placement of the tie. Jules, you gave a better answer than me.
I was gonna say I like the 4-hand skulls things. Chewy?
Yeah, that's awesome.
I honestly, I was thinking about the bed and how I would go about making like a 1/12 bed. So I got distracted thinking about the process of that, being like, how would I make the pillow? Being like,
No, let's talk about that. How would you make the pillow?
well, let's just move on.
Answers?
No, I was just thinking about sewing techniques. So you sew it on, the general, like, folding over piece of white cloth, and then you have to turn it inside out and then stuff it full of probably some sort of cotton ball material. And then sew it.
I will get polyfill and just stuff it up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then sew the side that you wouldn't see, and then do the same trick to make a pillowcase.
Well, actually, for this scale, I wouldn't use polyfill. I would use the
smoke bubble.
The smoke bubble. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
At Walmart, you can buy the filling that you use for the Beanie Babies.
Oh, okay.
I would use that because if you use the polyfill and something that small, it's always going to stay really overinflated, and you're not going to get that. Or like if you put the head on the pillow, it's not going to sink. But if you put those little Beanie Baby pellets inside, you can always manipulate it to where it looks like the head's actually laying in the pillow. You'll be able to fatten it down.
I will say I do have some pillows, and they are puffy.
Yeah, I do too. I bought a couch from Amazon years ago, but yeah, too squishy. Pablo, good call.
Yeah, because I did it before. That's why, and I kind of learned from it. And then I made some bean bags a while back when I was shooting a lot of the Ninja Turtles, and I used those bean bags for their beds. And at first I did a test run, some with polyfill, some with the bean bag, little Beanie Baby beads, and the one that worked the best was the beanie. It'll be a little heavy, but you can manipulate it to where it looks like someone was laying on it, and you can like lower it down with the weight, so it works better.
You heard it here first, folks. Pablo's gonna start an Etsy shop and start making the 1/12 pillows.
There you go.
Me, on the other hand, I just lay them on the puffy pillow, and then they bounce up, and I'm just like pushing their head down.
Push that. Push that.
Pablo's Etsy shop is called 1/12 Bed Bath and Beyond. Keep an eye out for it. Buy 3 pillows, get 10% off.
There you go.
You can use the Bed Bath and Beyond coupons at 1/12 Bed Bath and Beyond.
Also honor them. Yep, there you go.
This picture is awesome.
Yeah, I love this shot. It's awesome.
Do we have any answers?
Unfortunately, no.
That's fine. What's up, Danger? If you have them. All right, Jules, you ready?
Number 2.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yep.
Best one yet. We're gonna record that one.
Hey Pablo,
Lens.
there's your red Sonya,
There's
right?
the Red Sonja. Yep, there's the
And
Red
that's the loose
Sonja.
collector one that you were
Yep.
talking about.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
loose collector one. Yeah, I mean it's a good figure for. I mean, for it being our first Red Sonja in 112 scale, it's a great figure. It does have its limitations, unfortunately, especially with the hair and that weird collar that you can't really remove. It kind of stops certain poses, but you can fudge it around a little bit to make it work, or you can swap the head out and use the Black Widow heads, and they work perfectly on this.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, with that new boss fight, I'm so looking forward to that new Red Sonja, because Red Sonja is one of my favorite characters. Her and with Conan, and Dark Wolf, and then we're getting Dark Wolf hopefully end of the year or early January. So I'm looking forward to all that.
Nice.
But this
Is Dark
is,
Wolf the one that Trevor took a picture of?
yes, yeah, it's from the Fire and Ice.
That one's
first-
cool.
Mm-hmm.
So Red Sonja is from the Conan world.
Yes.
Well, yes, but she's her own entity. And
Sure,
they,
yeah,
they
but
did
like-
mash them up in the comics, and then they did the movie
The
of Red
movie.
Sonja, and Conan Arnold
Yeah,
made an appearance in
Arnold.
it. Yeah.
Mm.
Did you ever watch Red Sonja?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I loved Red Sonja. growing
Yeah.
up. My
Yep.
buddy loved that, and he's like, "You gotta watch this movie." I was like, "All right." I was like, "Whoa," blown away. And then we watched Conan after. I watched Conan after I watched Red Sonja.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Conan was not first for me. And she was great. She was what was the
Hashtag
other
Kathy Aaron.
movie? What was hashtag Kathy Aaron? What was she? She was in another movie, pretty famous
she-
movie.
she
She was
was
a
in
blonde.
She was in James Bond's movies also. She was
James
in
Bond
the
movies.
I forgot with not with it wasn't Daniel Craig. It was what's his name? The other more popular Bond. Oh, why can't I think of his
Pierce
name?
Brosnan.
Yes, he was in. She was in one of his. Like I can't remember the title of it, but she made it. I think she's actually been in 2, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, she's been in several movies. She's a great actress, and she did pretty well for Red Sonja. I thought
She
did a
was
good
in
job.
Tommy Boy.
Yes, she was in Tommy Boy. That's correct.
She was in Tommy
Yeah.
Boy. That's it. Everyone, y'all probably know. Tommy Boy. But this is a great photo. I think I nominated this one. But again, when it comes down to the dinosaur from Jurassic Park, the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, that is a great figure. I need to take a picture of this thing. It's so amazing in terms of just what this person did with the broken tree stump here. Like, that's awesome. Like, I hope someone can teach me how to make this. Like, teach me how to make the trees, but teach me how to make a broken tree stump. Knocked over tree stump. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous shot. I love the saliva work on the T-Rex's
Yeah.
mouth. The post work on that is awesome.
Yeah, Pablo, we gotta bust out our T-Rexes again. I'm looking at mine on the floor over there because like, as soon
Yeah,
as I
mine's
got
over here.
mine, you and I
Mine's
tag
on the
teamed.
floor,
We were
too.
like, we gotta
Yeah.
get Conan. That actually was probably my last time I shot Conan. So yeah, Pablo.
I'm up for it.
It's
Heck
on my
yeah.
list. All right.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Let's all get a Red Sonja too while we're on it.
Yeah, I'll make a stop by boss fight.
Awesome. Why not?
Yes. Be like, give me 2 Red Sonjas.
2 Red Sonjas, please.
Two Red
and a
Sonjas,
Popeye.
please. And a Popeye.
Jules, what do you think? Okay, since you haven't watched Die Hard, I'm guessing you did not watch Red Sonja. It's real old.
No.
Yeah.
And my dad and my brothers were like really into Conan, so like I know about it, but I never watched it because anything
think
my
it's a-
brothers like, I avoided.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a movie.
I can't say it aged well.
Yes.
So I mean, you can watch the movie, and it's probably not going to be as impactful as it was back for its day.
Yeah.
That movie did not age well, but it's still a good watch if you ever get a chance to watch it. She did a pretty good job in that movie, and it's
So-
unfortunate they didn't make. They were supposed to make, I think, 2 more, but since the movie didn't do as well as they thought, they went ahead and canceled the next 2.
Mm.
So I know she's like her own character and everything, but when I saw this picture, I was like, oh, reminds me a lot of like Xena Warrior Princess. Because no, I have not seen Die Hard, but I used to watch that when I was little.
Oh, me too.
Oh, I
Yeah.
loved Xena. I
Xena.
loved the Hercules, Kevin
Yeah.
Sorbo.
You know, they haven't made a Xena 112 scale figure, have they?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think so.
Boss
that
fight,
that
get on it.
actress was in Parks and Rec, one of the
Yeah.
final seasons, and
Yes.
I was
Mhm.
like, "Wow, she's not aged. She looks great." Like,
Yeah,
Yep.
I love that show growing up.
I know. I'm with you. I'm with you.
But
Do
yeah,
you
just
remember when she first showed up in the Hercules show with Kevin Sorbo? Gonna say
Yes.
that name
Because
again.
and then that was the spinoff, right? Because it was
That was a
Hercules first,
spinoff.
and then like she
Yeah.
appeared, and then
what was her blonde friend's name?
Gabriella.
Yeah,
Gabriella.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Gabriella.
think that's it.
yeah, and Wade, Lucy Lawless for life, love Xena, Clint, what's
That-
up to fantastic.
But that was like one of the first like same-sex kind of relationships that at least I saw on the TV. Like I thought it was like kind of like pushing boundaries in that piece as well.
Yeah, but it wasn't in your face though.
It wasn't,
Yeah, I was
but
gonna
So
say,
that's
like,
why
I-
it was just like you knew that they had a relationship, but like they didn't put it in your face. It wasn't like
they didn't. But towards the end, it was like they were together.
well,
Like,
yeah. But it wasn't like
I must have missed that part as a kid.
yeah, like I was.
I was like, oh, her friend, and they were roommates.
Way to go. We just
Also,
made
I
it
was like-
for-
I was like 5, so
Okay, fair point.
like mind blown and everything just crushed. It's like what?
That's funny.
well, I just
wait,
learned
good.
something new. So
Yeah, because there was no
Wait.
agenda behind it. So that's and everybody knew that they but it wasn't like it wasn't thrown in your face. Like it wasn't like they weren't drawing your attention to it. Like, but you knew that that's what they had. But yeah, towards the end, they showed more of it, like more of the relationship growing.
That's fine. I just
Yeah.
remember the butt kicking.
interesting.
I didn't really catch that either, but yeah, I'm got to do a rewatch.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, Clint Dessick says it. Subtext wasn't subtle. LOL. And Streamy goes, Lucy Lawless was also in the Evil Dead show.
Yes, she was.
Oh,
That's
she
right. Yeah,
was?
she was.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes, she
Stephen
was.
Moore, that's what I was like. Yeah, I was just in the bucket, so they were busy fighting people, develop a love story. Like I don't remember that part.
Did you guys ever see that horrible Vampirella movie?
No, I never saw
No.
it. Who played Vampirella?
I forget the actress's name, but she was the girl that was in Wayne's World, Wayne's girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
I forget her name.
Cassandra.
Oh, was that?
And
wasn't
her
that,
name was Cassandra.
She was married to Ben Stiller, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That actress.
Oh wait,
Actor.
what?
No, was it Ben
No,
Stiller?
wasn't his name?
No.
No. I thought she was mad. Like, were they together?
You're thinking of the Brady Bunch girl.
Zoolander? I'm
Tia
mixing up.
Carrera.
Hey, just to remind everybody, this is the Toy Daddy Witching Hour, where our brains stop working. We don't really know what words are starting to come out of our mouths.
Yeah, there you go. That's her.
Tia
Yeah.
Carrera.
Bro.
Do we have answers
Bro.
from Toylands? We haven't got
Yes,
them.
we do. All right.
And we have answers, bro.
All right. Toyland says, I have always loved the swords and sorcery mythology and wanted to showcase Red Sonja. She is a powerful character as well as beautiful. So I wanted to showcase both elements. The pose to show off her beauty, and what better way to show power than to put her up against a dinosaur. The setup was pretty simple. The background of my computer is my computer monitor, and everything else were props I made or actually items from outside. The grass is fake from Hobby Lobby. For what's making them happy, what I like most about this community is that we are all supportive of one another, even though we don't see each other, mostly. It's like we all went to school together or something. That's pretty cool. Not too many people get what we do, so I believe that is what gives us strength and support of one another. Very cool.
Absolutely, Toylands. Well said.
Yep.
I'm sorry. This really cracks me up. Clintastic. All right, Toylands. Fantastic photo. Man, I'm a big fan of your photography. Let's move on to number.
Congratulations, it's number one.
Numero uno.
Number one.
After midnight, Yimbo.
After midnight.
We're close to midnight.
J3Y_D3Y, who joined us at the very beginning of the show. And I'm very doubtful that he is here right now because we are so late, but I hope he is because we're going to talk about his photo.
My guess, the pronunciation is JD.
J.
Oh
D?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Not you sure it's not J3Y_D3Y because it rolls off the tongue.
J3Y D3Y. It sounds really
he's
fast.
here.
I read it as J Day.
J-Day. Oh, you're right.
Oh, look, yep. He confirmed it.
Yeah.
JJ.
Perfect. Day day.
Oh my god. That's
You
why we
win.
have rules on. Gosh. I'm glad you got that, but couldn't get the Xena and Gabriel relationship.
I was 5.
Jeez, toy father, the kids.
Yeah, you were 5. I think I was in high school.
Yeah,
I can guarantee you guys watch this show very differently.
Now I want to watch Young Hercules and see if there's any subcontext there. Oh boy.
Was there a young Hercules?
Yeah, I think
Not Kevin Sorbo.
wasn't it someone famous that played Young Hercules? Let me see.
I don't think I ever saw that one. Thank you for the.
Machu. Thank you very much, brother. That was that was just because I love you. And of course, saw the request. Thank you, my friends.
Oh man, that's too funny.
Just a reminder, if I may. No, I don't want to ruin J-Day spotlight. No, we're J-Day. We're focused on J-Day, everybody.
J-Day.
Thank you, Matt. I'm glad you enjoyed the whispering.
Jules, what do you think about J-Day's photo?
I want to know if they answered did he answer the questions?
Oh yeah, we have answers, but
Yeah, I just.
Oh,
I
and
just
J-Day's
wanna-
in the chat.
Oh, cool. Because you guys are gonna hate me for this.
What would you
I'm
like
not.
to know?
No, go ahead.
I saw Deadpool so late, like way after the hype, and I just don't really. I'm not really like up on his stuff, so I don't want to get I don't want to get the interpretation of the photo wrong. That's why I was wondering if he answered questions.
Ah, well, what's your interpretation? That's the beauty of this.
Yeah,
Remember,
yeah,
Jules,
thoughts.
when we create the art, it's not for us anymore. Once it's out there, it's for the world. You
For
know?
everybody to interpret it. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, because that's Juggernaut, right? So obviously,
Sure.
it's really tough to like hurt him, I would imagine. And Deadpool is not messing around, so I think it's just funny that he's trying to go for his head. Like maybe he's trying to pop the cap off his head or something. That was what I thought at first. But yeah, I'm not really sure.
No, that's it.
And even though I had a crush on Wolverine when I was a kid, I still also don't know that much about X-Men. That's not really my wheelhouse either. But I know his claws are like super strong. So like, would his claws hurt Juggernaut or not?
It's a pause on one moment. Is that a correct Hugh Jackman or comic or anime Wolverine?
Thank you. No choice.
The kissing Batman animated one.
Okay.
And I had a huge crush on Gambit as well.
Oh,
I mean, who didn't?
Yeah.
Like Gambit, Mon Ami.
The Raging Cajun.
My TV viewing schedule as a child was wild. It went from like Jerry Springer, Baywatch, Xena, Power Rangers, dinosaurs, Bill Nye, like the most random.
No, you just named everything I grew up watching, Jules.
I think we all have the same channel.
Yeah.
Bobby's World.
Yeah, there were only
I love
like
that.
3 channels. Oh,
Yeah.
Bobby's World.
That would be an
Yes.
awesome.
Bobby's
That would be an
World.
awesome toy.
Yeah.
I hope someone makes that. Gives them like a little
Oh yeah, that would be so fantastic.
yeah.
big wheel.
This big wheel.
Yes.
Yep. Oh,
But
Yeah.
Jules, you're right. Wolverine would absolutely be trying to use those claws to pry off the helmet of Juggernaut. You know, like, but so between Deadpool and Wolverine, like that would be their tag team to try to.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
I don't think he's making it out of this between the two of them.
Oh
but
yeah.
the problem is you can remove the helmet. It will make him a little more vulnerable, but that's only really for I'm gonna
Professor.
well
X.
actually
Yeah.
you right but it only works if you have a psychic.
True.
Yeah.
He's still gonna rip through these two.
Well, because the helmet is what gives him the power too. From the I forget the name of that deity or whatever that god that gives him the power that makes him so
The
strong.
crystal.
I forget the name of that.
It's not Mako, right? That's his
Well,
name.
actually, Chewy.
Well, I said that. I said I'm well actually you.
But
I
I'm
was
getting
about
you
to say
back.
is-
Thanks for today.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Clintastic4, Ruby of.
Of course.
There you go. Yeah.
But J-Day says his helmet gave Juggernaut all of his strength. So in my mind, if you're fighting Juggernaut, I would go for his helmet and by all means.
Okay, cool. So
But I wanted to put Deadpool in that position where he was going.
Is it really the helmet?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the helmet. You gotta get the helmet off.
No, but
Yeah.
like
So the
I'm
power.
putting on my glasses right now.
The power of that crystal or whatever is within that helmet. So
Yeah, it's
when
in
he
the
puts
helmet.
the helmet on, that's what gives him the power and protects his mind from any psychic.
Do you remember when
Oh,
Colossus
okay.
had the Juggernaut? Like he
Mhm.
took that ruby, Colossus became Juggernaut.
Yep.
I really like how Wolverine is not in focus, but you know exactly who it is. Like the composition is really cool. And now that he backs that idea up, like I'm so glad I interpreted that right. But I like love how Deadpool's hand is like, oh yes, like this is coming off. And I could just see him like putting his blade like underneath and like trying to like pop it off.
Well, he
Yeah,
is
like it's
a-
right before like a little like two-handed like blop right down into it. Like that's the one. All right.
Well, he is a Juggernaut fanboy. At least in Deadpool 2, he was a Juggernaut
Yeah.
fanboy. So
That's right.
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
I
Deadpool
interpreted
2.
this as Deadpool was going for the eyes.
Mm.
It's
You
just
know, it is the weak spot, but like
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a really great pose on this. This is the
Yeah.
Marvel Select Juggernaut.
Juggernaut,
So
yep.
yeah, nice. That's a sick figure. Actually, this and the Legends one. Those are both really good ones. You know, like
Yes.
from. But yeah, loving that pose, man.
Love it.
And what did Wade Creed say? We
Fantastic.
need a live wire and a Colossus with a swimming pool, of course. Yeah. And Machu goes, yeah, he could be riding jugs. Riding jugs as he mount into battle.
I like the smoke and everything too. The
Yeah,
atmosphere is really
The
cool.
atmosphere is fantastic. Yep.
yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that's right. I
Jules,
remember.
I
and then-
want you to get a smoke machine. I want to see what you do with that.
Oh god.
You have that can of atmosphere aerosol sitting around from ChrisCon.
Yeah, I think the only I've used it a couple times. I think I used it in the pictures that I didn't use of the pod racer. I used it some with the sun, and then I used some when I did the saber. My God, I'm blanking on it right now. The saber charms. When I did like Luke's saber with the door and the
Oh.
light.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I need to get more into practical stuff because when I'm like, oh, smoke, I'll shop it. But sometimes
make
sometimes when you do it real, it's like it has just a way different effect and it's more impactful. So maybe in the future I'll be cool enough to join your guys' party of having a little smoke machine.
I had to join Matthew's cool party. That's why I needed.
I've
to
yet
get
to
first.
still join it. So
Yeah, I'm not there yet, Jules.
I'll waste all the juice now just making smoke bubbles.
let's just make smoke bubbles.
Let's make
Let's make
bubbles, right?
smoke bubbles.
Yimbo, send Chris a link to Amazon for a smoke machine, will you?
All
We'll
right,
buy it on the show.
I know. I bought the Ulazi.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, that's right.
When is that coming out?
I
It's
don't
shipping
know.
out this month, and they said shipping out December. So
Okay, yeah, I bought that.
we'll see how that goes.
So I'm getting that. Wait,
You'll have to-
Yimbo, you got the Smoke Ninja?
No. I'm just looking. I want to get that Olanzi one. It
Yeah.
just it's not on Amazon.
No,
Well, you guys all have different ones.
The Ulanzi website.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not
Ulanzi
on-
was the more affordable one.
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah,
are
you
all
want
getting
these-
different ones, and then you have to give reviews so we know which one's the best.
Well, the Smoke Ninja probably.
Well, I do. I'm planning on getting the Ulanzi one because I do want to check it out. To see if, what the difference is, because it looks like the chambers are the same.
It looks really, really similar.
Because I'm trying to see who's gonna have the better prices for replacement parts.
We'll do a
Because the-
wire cutter review where we'll have the most affordable one, the expensive to buy, but best on the like up there, and then most practical with all of the replacement parts and also practical
Yeah, because
whatever
the chambers,
you need to get.
chambers alone for the Smoke Ninjas, they're like $60 to $70 each.
Oh my god,
And
how
then
much?
Could buy
the
another
cloud
Yolandi
formula
flag.
that they use, the fluid that they use is called cloud formula. I think it's like 30. If I'm not
So
mistaken.
how often do you have to change the chamber?
Well, that I don't know. They really didn't specify. There's a certain amount of hours that you can run it up to. As a toy
So you-
photographer, you won't hit that time. There's no way
Got it.
because you're only doing small bursts. It's not a consistent amount of time.
Not
that
the way
you're gonna
Toy
be going
Father's
through.
gonna do it.
But as
I was
a
gonna
magician,
say that's what you think.
but as a
Challenge accepted,
magician,
Pablo. Empty the chamber every time.
just saying, as a magician, I'd probably use it a lot more. Right? Is that
Probably,
what you're
yes.
saying? Okay.
Yes.
You need a lot of smoke effects as a magician. Just saying.
The audience is just waiting for you to disappear. You're like, wait.
Are
I
you
think
guys ready?
forever to fill this period.
You need to do the whole ninja vanish and then
No smoke needed.
Oh, Machu's coming in with the answer. You only need to change the chamber if you break it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you get, I mean, they supply 2 chambers with
Okay.
it, with the kit. But I was looking in to see like if you ever do need to replace the parts. Like I know for the PMI stuff, like the chamber itself is $60, and I think I could be wrong about the cloud formula as being $30. It might be more or less, but so yeah, I wanted to compare prices on replacement parts on that to see which one had the better deals.
I mean, honestly, at $80 for the entire unit, I guess Ulanzi, and if you break it, just buy another one. It's cheaper.
Yeah, if it's cheaper. But J-Day, fantastic shot.
Yeah, awesome shot,
Congratulations on
Awesome.
number 1.
Do you have answers?
Oh, we didn't do the answers.
And to answer the first question, the most important one about young Hercules, to go all the way back.
Yeah, who was it?
Starred a very young Ryan Gosling.
What?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Ryan Gosling was young Hercules? That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's exactly what JD wanted to say with his answers.
By the way, I felt great. We watched the Bard movie as a family, and my kids thought Ken was 50, and I was way younger than Ken. Just saying. I was like, I don't have those abs, but yeah, I'm way younger than him.
I'm happy with my keg, so I don't need a 6-pack. The keg I have is perfectly fine.
That's a good one, Pablo. Good one. Great dad joke. You're a good toy dad.
And that's why he's an honorary Usi.
Usi, stop using
Coming all the way back around.
All the way
ladies and
back. We're going to
gentlemen.
lose
All right.
that international APAC
You
audience
really need to start making shirts.
Oh my
and get
God.
sued by the WWE. All right.
But
So
J-Day, thank you so much, man. This is again
Yeah,
awesome
awesome.
shot. Well
Yeah,
deserved
thanks,
for the
J-Day.
first spot. It's so great that that's awesome. It's 3 beloved characters, awesome pose. Just well done, man.
So for the answer for the first one, J-Day says, I used natural light completely, was outside. It was a nice, beautiful day with no wind. So I grabbed my atmosphere spray, just recently started to use this spray, and I highly recommend it. I've been running the idea in my head of Juggernaut fighting both Deadpool and Wolverine. I was pretty much laying down on the ground with my camera in one hand, a Canon Rebel T6, and the spray in the other. I sprayed an angle to the ground so the smoke would bounce off. Then I took the photo. I am beyond excited of how it came out. For what's making them happy, I'm happy for the friends that I have in the community that inspire me to keep pushing and to try new things when it comes to photography. I'm also grateful for toy pages that follow fellow photographers. I was actually having a rough, ends there. Toy pages that promote fellow photographers. Fantastic. Thank you.
Thanks, J-Day.
Man, I can't believe I wasn't following him. I'm following him now.
Me too.
Because I've seen his work and I've liked his work. So I'm surprised I wasn't following him already.
Well, are we doing a future giveaway?
Oh, I think we should.
I mean, honestly, we're past the witching hour for Toy Daddies. Like,
That was that was such a somber well.
well, like I don't know how to segue.
Well,
Well, at one, we still have to slide. If we want to just move on with the night.
What did you say?
Do you want to do one? I mean,
Yeah, do it quick. Let's do it. If you don't want to do it, let's not do it. I'm not making the slide or anything. But while we do that, let's take the time to say,
oh yay!
Pablo. Oh wow, you got it in, Yimbo.
Nice.
Yeah, I did.
And lit up. Oh dang!
I'm sorry, everyone. I was just being silly, boy.
Did you have to take his arms off?
Yeah, I figured it out. That was tough. Like, I mean, it's like this little like bracket that clamps in there, so that was interesting. But it worked. They do just pop out.
Very nice.
This is a cool toy, man. Thanks again, Twinworth. Wait, hold on.
Wait, show us again.
I only have the batteries in Iron Man, so I do have to figure out. It's so many batteries.
Yeah, just get 30 more. You'll be all set.
Yeah. But
Oh, that's gonna look nice though.
It is gonna look nice. Very nice. Oh,
Oh, so that disappears. So yeah, the helmet has batteries. Everything has batteries. There's batteries everywhere. I
So
can't
you
wait.
don't need a his tank.
Shut your
Way
mouth.
Team Joe's forever.
Shh.
Yimbo,
No.
we can have him fight.
Oh, what? My Hulkbuster?
Yeah.
I have a Sentinel that I got from Chewy at ChrisCon. Yeah, that was one of my first toys that I showed up. So that's in my closet. I would love to go grab it. But it's like he'll tower over him, but I think that they'll have a nice juxtaposition, Wade.
Hold on.
Oh,
Can I
yeah,
just
sure.
say everyone, it's UCE, #UCE. It's not what I wrote OSI. OSI is the Chinese word for usi, which means to poop. Just saying. I was making a joke.
If there was a correct spelling, you should have told me that, because now we can make those T-shirts.
Just saying. So
Honorary OC is so different. We'll have to get Pablo size. We'll make it.
We'll make it happen, man.
I'll make it in the hotel
Lucy
room. At
Daddies.
Legion's
That's what I
Con.
was gonna say.
Oh
Lucy
my
Daddies.
gosh, what are we doing? What are we talking about? Oh my god.
It'll be the shirt I make at Legion's Con. In the hotel room. Totally works.
#UC. I love that. That's the next shirt.
That's awesome. Oh, that'll be fun.
All right, let's give this another 15 seconds, and I'll just hit the button.
Sounds good. Hey, I do want to take the time to say thank you, Pablo. Thank you, Jules. Like, honestly, this has been so much fun. I hope you both had a lot of fun as well.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Of course.
And it's really nice to have like two polished photographers to really come on and talk about photography and actually know what they're talking about
Well,
rather than us. But we
we
really
try.
appreciate both of you, like, because you do great work and you're so like just great people in the community. So thank you.
Oh, thanks,
thank
guys.
you. Yeah, thank you.
All right,
All right, Uzi, let's go.
let's go.
This is the best odds ever for getting featured on the Toy Pick community. This is the best. I'm very excited for whoever. Hey, Retro Storm!
Storm. Awesome.
Excellent. Yeah, buddy. Now, this is a true reward because again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us all in the evening. Again, like chilling along with our special guests. This has been such a blast. And seriously, you guys turned my frown upside down. So thank you so much just for that.
Absolutely agree. And speaking of Retro Storm 15, he's saying that his dad's surgery is in the morning. He's happy that he's getting that tumor removed.
Nice.
Nice.
There we go.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
And the only question I saw from M. McKinney was if I was getting the Super 7 Stitch. It's already in my closet.
Nice.
All right. If you have not done so, please click like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Next week we'll have special guest D Amazing.
Nice.
Anyone want to do any other plugs?
If I may, very quickly. Sorry, Chris.
Hold on. There we go.
Oh, he's like leaving. Okay. So just real quick.
Still here. Still here.
I've been live streaming now for
3 hours and 13 minutes.
no, in general. I'm closing in on 1,000 subs. It doesn't sound like it would mean
nice.
the world
Great.
to me. I am at 981. So if you're somebody that's tuning in or you've been hanging out, you just never, clicked on my channel. Like if you enjoy what we do, I'd appreciate, a little help because I'm trying to do it before the new year. Like that would mean a lot. It's like
awesome.
one of those things that's really small, but as a creator and someone who, tries to get out there a couple times a week, it would mean a lot to hit. This is like a big one for me. So
That's right.
Yeah.
Yimbo, you are 20 subscribers away from that mark.
19, 20, right? What did I just say? Was 19 now, baby.
Nice.
If anyone in the chat right now is not following Yimbo Reviews, everything on YouTube, please go on over, hit that follow or subscribe. I forget what we do. But we tend to just show up there often enough on Yimbo's show. So if you want
and I do have ideas for giveaways. I think either potentially like the Joe Chuckles. I have some Mythic Legions. I have these are going to be worthwhile giveaways.
Chuckles is sold out. No one has that right now.
Just saying. So
That's a lot of sandwiches.
Pablo, what do you have to plug?
You can catch me with the Toy Photography Talk live streams every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're actually going to have Jules as a guest January 2nd. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun too.
Nice.
I should have hopefully my Etsy shop up running soon with my prints. I got the mailers finally in. I'm just working out the shipping costs, what it will be on top of the print cost. And I'm hoping either before the end of the year or starting next year, I should start doing my own stuff on YouTube as well. At least doing like behind the scenes reviews and not reviews. I'm thinking about going back to doing reviews, but I don't know if I want to do that. But I do want to do more photography stuff on my channel. So either that or do it on IG, and we'll see where it goes from there. I'm just trying to figure out a good time slot on what day.
Pablo, just put your stuff out there, man. Like that's what I tell people all the time. Like, we all have different lives. It's just we're out there, and you just join what you join and you listen to what you listen to, and it's all good. We support each other. So
there's room for all of us there. Even the start of this show, the idea was recorded 45 minutes. We'll air on Thursdays, and clearly we're here on Wednesday night.
And now it's 3 hours and 16 minutes, and that's the bottom line.
I mean, technically we are on Thursday.
It's not the
right
bottom
now.
line because it keeps going.
Jules, anything to plug?
Jules, what do you have to plug?
Just what I'm doing on January 2nd with Pablo. He was nice enough to invite me to that, and that's really all I have going on other than drowning in my own ideas and not taking any photos ever.
I want to see that Star Wars one. Prioritize that one.
Oh yeah,
all of the racers.
I put up a poll, I think like 2 weeks ago. I was like, oh, do you guys want to see Cosmic Legions? Do you want to see Star Wars, Marvel, or I think Harry Potter was like the last? And Star Wars and Cosmic Legions was so close that I thought of like a mashup just so everybody that voted
if
basically
you have them
can
racing
get.
around Kragnog.
Yeah.
I thought I can't tell you what it is. I thought it was something that I think would be cool. So hopefully you guys like it. I'll do it soon, I promise.
I can't wait. I hope we don't pull an all-nighter before Christmas, but I hope you do it.
Oh, I have another Marvel thing for Christmas. It has to do with Santa seeing Santa at the mall, and
Nice.
Santa not wanting Hulk to sit on his lap.
Ooh, understandably, yeah.
Macho, some advice for you, Pablo. Put yourself out there and stay away from Wednesday.
Yes, I'm staying away from Wednesdays.
That would probably be the one night to avoid.
Yeah. One other plug, Toy Talk on Monday. We just reviewed Last Kiss Goodbye with Gina Davis. Fantastic movie. Check that
Oh,
out.
nice. Yeah, that's a good movie.
Watch Die Hard first, but then go watch Last Kiss Goodbye.
Die Hard, Xena, Game of Thrones.
Next week, before we go on a kind of like a holiday hiatus, will be one of the last Toy Talks for the year. It's going to be we're going to be reviewing Jingle All the Way, as recommended by our fantastic Clintastic 4. So can't wait to see it. Is it the best Christmas movie ever? I don't know. Tune in on Monday and check it out. But again, everyone in the chat, thanks so much for joining us. You guys cracked us up. Macho, you were on fire tonight. And this was just so much fun. Like I joke that we go so long, but man, it's just so much fun. J-Day, he says, watch Die Hard.
Honestly, I'm more interested in watching Xena again because
it really doesn't show till the last season.
Yeah.
I'll fast forward then.
Or just jump ahead.
I always felt there was something going on with Xena and her rock Callista. That's the only relationship.
Oh yeah.
They kind of hinted at it, but yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no, that wasn't the.
But get Yimbo to 1,000. Let's get Yimbo.
Yes, let's get Yimbo to 1,000.
Let's get to 1,000.
It would mean a lot.
Years over.
If you enjoy my stuff, I'm not making any.
Oh, I do.
Anybody's arm.
Even if you don't,
How about if you happen to?
Please get over.
No chewing. What do you have coming up?
For
Good
myself.
night, my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread. Because next week we'll be right here. Your toy daddies will appear to bring you joy and laughter every night and here on after.